So, what's up, boys? How y'all doing, man? What is going on? Is my sound okay? Can you guys hear me, and is my sound quality okay? These are the questions that I'm asking to you because there's been a little bit of snowfall in my current area. There's been trees down, there's been limbs down. Boys, there's ice on them power lines, and the light's been a flickering, if you get my drift. So let me know how that sound is. Alex Alberto, I appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys being here. This is just my 2 cents. Shout out Mr. Arkansas, the rabid dog. Shout out to the MECCA and all its competitors. Shout out to all the boys over at Post Sports Radio. And shout out to y'all, man. How in the fuck are you? What's going on? Let me scroll up. Scroll up. What's up, Professor Creepy? How are you doing, my friend? Yeah, man, I said it on one of my early streams, like punctuality is one of my least strong suits. So yeah, I'm late all the fucking time. I was late to my own goddamn birth. I've been late to like a lot of shit. So that's my straight up B. Yeah, when I pull up these stream notes, got about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 stream notes. What's going on, Smith's MMA Betting, man? Y'all check out my dude Smith's MMA Betting. Wow, by the by, let me make sure of something real quick before I say something, because I'm known to fucking say stupid shit. I've got a couple corrections to make. A couple, what do they say? There's some like phrase for it. I don't know, man. I'm fucking too stoned right now. I can't remember. Edits, corrections, errors, whatever that fucking shit is. I got one of those. But it's a pretty significant one. All right, hold on. Hold up. I'm going to make sure I shout out the right person here. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's Smith's. Hey, man, if y'all haven't seen it, like I said, shout out to the rabid dog, Mr. Arkansas, the one and only, the stream king, the marathon man, Mr. 55 hours, boys. You try and do that. You try and stream for 55 hours straight. You will fucking drop dead. I dare you, dude. I triple dog dare you to try that shit. Try it. Try getting a mic and talking into it for 55 hours straight. You will never see me attempt that. I told Ark the other day in the stream, I will never even attempt that, dude. I can't do it. I'm not built for that, man. Ark is built different for this streaming thing, man. I'm telling you. It just is what it is. But yeah, man. All right. So Smith's, man. Shout out to Smith's. Dude, check out his fucking MECCA hype video. It might be the best one I've ever seen. I've seen some good ones. Jack's put out some good ones, and some other people have too. But dude, Smith, that's the best one I've seen, man. Check that shit out, dude. It's real fucking tight. Real tight. So tight I had to take another rip tight. That's how tight. You'll see what I mean, though, man. You'll see what I mean. So while we're on the subject of the MECCA, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about these final 10, of which I am one. Let's talk about them, man. Because there's only 10 left, boys. And like I said, I need to make a correction. I need to make a big correction. Because I said some real ignorant shit that I was confused about. So let me just get that out of the way right now. 10 people in the building, 9 people in the building. Okay. There is still voting in the MECCA. I said that I thought that there was. I thought that there wasn't. And I said that there wasn't, but I was wrong because I'm an idiot. So yeah, that's my bad, Art. Sorry about that, dude. Yeah, there is MECCA. There is voting in the MECCA. Okay, still the same as before in that respect. The 10 people that are left, the 3 bottom scores will be up for elimination, and up to a vote. It'll come down to a vote. That is the truth. That is straight from the mouth of the rabid dog. The foaming, snarling mouth of the rabid dog, boys. It's the truth. You don't have to believe me. That's Ark said that. So yeah, but I was mistaken about that. I was confused, but I'm not anymore. There is voting in the MECCA. The bottom 3 scores out of the 10 will be up for elimination. Vote offable. Now, just want to get that out of the way. But yeah, dude, check out Smith's hype video, man. It's fucking sick. It's real sick. So, Spicy, what's going on, man? Dude, bro, put your fucking Twitter account back up. Stop bullshitting, man, because that hooker lost. Bro, you know how fucking stupid I've looked, like, running my mouth about fights and I've been wrong about? Like, I'm not saying that you do that, but I do that all the time, and I'm wrong. Like, I just look dumb, but I'm right a lot of times, too, so, yeah. But, yeah, you're a grown man. You can do whatever you want, but I wish you'd put that Twitter account back up, man. But, yeah, holler Dried Spicy, man. Do you have a YouTube channel? Are you active on YouTube, Spicy? But, yeah, dude, shout out to my dude. Dried Spicy Shredded Squid in the building. Oh, yes. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that while we're on the subject. I'll just jump around. I'll come back to the MECCA real quick in a second. Yeah, dude, I did watch Royal Rumble with the old lady. And shout out to the boys at PSR. Big shout out to my dude. Where's the Big Show? Big Show picks. Shout out to Big Show picks, man. Got me in the drawing for the Royal Rumble. And my dude was Otis. And man, dude, it was a lot of fun, man, because Otis came out like a fucking bat out of hell. And, you didn't know who you were going to get. It was like, oh, shit, Otis. Like, I was fucking pumped. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go. And he fucking gets in there, like, slams a couple people, starts doing the caterpillar. I'm like, oh, shit, like, Otis is going to do something. And, wow, just gets fucking thrown right out. So, yeah. It was he was wilding out, and so was my chances at the fucking prize money. But it was a lot of fun, man. That was a lot of fucking fun. It was a lot of it was like even when the disappointment was very funny. So that was a good time. All in all, a very good time. But yeah, shout out to Big Show. Shout out to everyone that put that together. That Royal Rumble drawing. That was awesome, man. But yeah, check it out, man. Go check it out. See who I won't spoil it for you. See who won. Go see who won. But yeah, 7 people in the building. Hope you guys are doing good. Let's see. Oh no. Well, hold up. Let me Hold on just a collar picking minute, god damn it. No wrench. I'll be goddamn. I'm gonna fucking wrench my fucking. I'll be goddamn. Hold on. Hold on, though. Well, I pulled up the chat and it's the big show. Oops, upside your head. Say oops, upside your head. Cat. Now, how, Alex, that's probably. Oh, man. What's up, Mills? Hey, hold up, bro. Hold on. I got something for you, Mills. Hold on. What's up, man? What's going on? Everybody check out. Everybody check out. Sounded like Lana. Bye. Dude, Ark's impressions of that chick and fucking Justin Jr. He has some really fucking good ones, man. But yeah, hold on. Type something in the chat, Mills. Type something else in the chat. You got Jeff Hardy, 5th. Damn, yeah. So who had Edge? Who had Edge? I think Wild Guns Boy. Edge won it, which is awesome. That was awesome, man. And I told you can ask the old lady. I said, what if Edge wins? And she was like, nah, he won't. Like he was the first one out. Because she's a big pro wrestling head, dude, for real. Yeah, do you like that? Shazam! Power up, dude. Shazam! Magic lightning bolt. Boom. Just like that. Welcome. Alex. Okay, I'm going to need you to do, okay, I'm almost positive that this is Alex. But Alex, like I said with shout out to Nicky Elbows, what I said to Nick, type something, send me a message, a challenge response. Let me know where you're going to type in the chat. And when you type that in the chat, I got something for you. Okay? Because I know he's got one. I know that's one. But I think Alex is in here on his other account too. Just DM me a challenge response, whatever the fuck that's called, and we'll get this all sorted out, boys. We'll get this all sorted out, boys. In the meanwhile, I got plenty of time today, boys. Only 15 minutes in. Hope everyone is well. Yeah, I know. Alex is fucking Alex. He did his Clark Kent Superman thing. Oh no, the trolls are here. Whatever am I gonna do? Dun da 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 da. Fucking rips the fucking shirt open. Oh, it's my friend. Just comes out of nowhere with the fucking his wrenched up account. Oh, I know, Alex. That's very funny. I just realized you were doing that. Oh man, that's funny, dude. That's a funny thing. Well, shit, boys. I did have some. I did have about 4 or 5 notes that I wrote down. We have some shit that we can talk about that is UFC and MECCA related, and then I'll bring some people in if they want to jump in. And yeah, we'll just go like it. Yes, indeed. You don't want wrench. You don't want a wrench for that one? Okay. That works too, man. Whatever's clever. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever blows your skirt up. What do you know? No, I'm just joking. Yeah, what's going on, man? Y'all talk to me. I'm way up the top. Let me scroll down to the bottom. Sorry if I missed comments. Had some channel business I was sorting out. Good God, it had skipped on me like 7,000 times. WWF, I thought it was changed to WWC. What's up, Just Fight? What is going on? WW. Oh, let me put this. I always do that. I always just read it and don't put it up like a dumb fuck. Here we go. WWF. I thought it was changed to WWE because of backyard wrestling, not World Wildlife Fund. I have no idea. Like I said, my better half would definitely know more about that. But she knows more about the history of the like the changing of the guard with the different promotions and like because I know they were kind of like offshoots of the others. And competitors like so. She knows all that history a lot more than I do. Oh, Panda won the female Royal Rumble. I like that profile picture though. That's my UFC thing. Well, old corn-fed Big Show. Well, Big Show's a big boy, man. Stomp a fucking hole in your head if you mess with him. You know, bullshitting. Oh, hold up. What's going on, man? The one and only Mo Sports. What's going on, Mo? Shout out to Mo Sports, man. You can catch him over at Pub Sports Radio. You can catch him on YouTube. I believe at Mo Sports, just like it. Could be wrong. Could be something Mo Sports TV, maybe. I can't remember, man. I'm sorry, dude. I always fuck that shit up. But yeah, man. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Big Mo. Yeah, Edge got it done, dude. I was really surprised, man, because he was looking. He's definitely looking like a veteran. I'll put it like that. But that was cool, like him and Christian out there, and yeah, man, that was tight. That was tight, man. Dude, I really wanted Riddle to get it done, dude. I really wanted Riddle to do the damn. But he was good. He was like, I like that he was putting people in the corner and hitting them with the body blows, man. I was liking that shit. The hooks to the body. I like that shit. Yeah, hold on. Fuck. Dude, this shit, the StreamYard chat will just like hop on you real quick. You heard from a WWE roommate I had. Nice. Hashtag cash money. Straight like that, playboy. Congrats, Spicy. Yay. Should Edge fight Roman or Drew? I mean, I think so, man. I think it would make... I would personally, the one that jumps out to me more immediately is the big dog fight. I think Edge and the big dog should throw down. I think that'd be cool. I mean, McIntyre too, but like I feel like Edge and Roman, you know, they're both a little more like, you know, a little bit better on the mic. They could cut promos on a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, McIntyre's a good one too because he has a belt, so it's like, you know, that's a big one, and he's a big like McIntyre's a big dude, man. He's big and athletic. He's like, you know, your light heavyweight kind of shit, even though he's a heavyweight. You know. Talk to the hand. I like a fucking shirt that says loser. Talk to the hand. Let's see. I need to watch that movie, man. I haven't seen Orange County in a long time. He's fighting Drew. He's definitely fighting Drew. Definitely Cole Herfinitely fighting Drew. I mean, probably that's the one. That's probably the one to make, right? And they God damn this chat, dude. I swear to fucking Christ, this fucking chat on StreamYard jumps like a son of a fucking bitch. Here we go. Hold up. God damn it, boys. Spicy says about to get food cooking coming away from the chat. Well, we'll carry on somehow, bro. No, I appreciate you stopping through, Spicy. Whip up something tight, man. Whip up some good food. Enjoy, bro. Thanks for stopping through, man. Check out dried spicy shredded squid. Hope you bring back your Twitter account, man. Always appreciated your takes on that shit there. They didn't put the belt on Roman to give it to Show says fuck that shit, homeboy. He said fuck that shit, player. He said it's gonna be Drew McIntyre and the Edge. And he says it sounds like I certainly would not want to speak for the Big Show, but it sounds like he thinks that motherfucking Roman. Because it sounds like they're gonna have it where Edge wins a belt. So they probably wouldn't take Romans. So I can see that if that's what you're saying. Yeah, shout out to the 9 people in the chat. Well, yeah, the Royal Rumble was sick though, man. But let's get into some UFC now, man. Let's get into some fucking UFC talk because this is Fight Night 184 / Fight Night UFC Vegas 18 / Fight Night Overeem versus Volkov. Whoosh. Just fight. You don't follow WWE. That's word. Now let me explain something to everybody in the chat real quick. Let me explain something. Now, Bloodthirsty is cool with me. He's been cool. He's cool with all the guys at PSR. But Bloodthirsty, you were going at Alex and saying that he's a kiss ass and that he begs for wrenches and all this shit. Nah, man. Alex Ramirez, let me make something very clear to you guys. Alex Ramirez is my boy, man. I'm cool with Alex. I've talked with Alex behind the scenes. I've had him on my channel. I've heard his voice. You guys have heard his voice. Alex Ramirez is a real dude, man. So when people go to Alex and say like, "Oh, Alex, you're a troll and you kiss people's asses and beg for wrenches," nah, man. Alex just supports people's channel in his own way, and he just likes to fucking put emojis and like all caps and shit like that. He's not a fucking troll, dude. So yeah, Blood, you're not banned or anything, but that's why Alex went oops upside your head. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a little chill out with the Alex Ramirez hate. That's all. So, Alex, yes, you can stop smacking Blood. But, yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it's going to be around here. Ja feel? Ja feel? You fuck with Alex in this channel, you are going to get the motherfucking wrench, period, point blank. If you don't like it, kick rocks, motherfucker. Think about that. We think about that shit. Huh? What do you think about that? Too bad, so sad, yo dad. Nah, some Sinbad shit. What y'all know about that? What y'all know about that Sinbad, dude? What y'all know about that old fucking Sinbad, man? No mun, no fun, yo son. And he wrote back, too bad, so sad, yo dad. It's corny, but it's funny, man. I love that shit. And yeah, Scott, you're cool too, man. I was just fucking with you. I was just fucking with Scott. Scott likes to fuck with me, so I was just fucking with him a little bit. I'm not mad at Scott. I'm not mad at Blood either, but, well, you talking crazy to Alex, dog. Ain't gonna have that on my channel, bro. Alex did not beg for a wrench here. I gave him the wrench because I wanted to. Because he's a cool dude. I'm cool with Alex, and he supports Ark. He supports me. Since I started this, since I've restarted this. See, I used to have an old channel, haven't streamed in a while, but I started this shit back up. And when I first started this back up, just a few, I guess it's been almost a month now. But yeah, Alex, I think Alex is my first wrench. Maybe Jack. But yeah. You fuck with Alex around here, talk shit about Alex on other people's channels, believe when you come here, Alex is going to go oops upside your motherfucking head with that wrench. Ja feel? All right. Sick of that shit, man. I'm sick. I'm sick of having to go over this, dude. Alex Ramirez is not a fucking troll. He's not a troll. If I hear that shit, when you come on this channel, you're getting fucking smacked. Period. Period. You're not Black Sky. I was just fucking with you, bro. I was just fucking with you because you always fucking bust my balls. And that's why I like Sky, man. He's funny, dude. He's a ball buster. He's a shit talker. I like that. I'm a shit talker. But I was just fucking with you, dude. And Blood, you can come back too, man. I'm sure you're probably pissed off at me and Alex, but dude, you're not gonna fucking talk shit about Alex, man. I'm sorry, dude. That's my dude. Tough shit. Alex been around Ark's channel for a minute. He been around everywhere for a minute, man. Now that we got that out of the way, now that we got that shit out of the way, I need to fucking take another bong rip. And then we can move forward. I don't like the passive aggressive shit. I don't like the fucking like behind it. I don't like all that shit, man. That's female shit. You don't like something, you got a problem with someone, have it out. Have it out, sort it out, and let's move the fuck on. I don't like the negative energy. I don't like the backbiting. I don't like any of that shit. You got a problem with someone, talk to them about it. Can't talk about it, fight about it. There's no reason for any of that shit. If you got a problem with me, talk to me about it like a grown man. I'll talk to you about it like a grown man, like a reasonable person, like a grown fucking man does. If something I say really pisses you off, talk to me about it. DM me. We'll talk about it. I'm not going to be like, fuck you, bro, let's fight. Nah, dude. I'm not fucking 22 anymore. Trying to prove how fucking tough I am. Just talk to me about it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not tolerating the Alex Ramirez. Oh, is Alex a troll? Oh, is he not a troll? Oh, is Alex actually? Nah, Alex is a real dude. I've heard his motherfucking voice. I've talked to him behind the scenes. He's a real dude. Shut the fuck up talking shit about Alex Ramirez. Shut the fuck up talking shit about Alex Ramirez. Do I need to make it any more fucking plain? God damn. Woo. Get me worked up, boys. 10 people in the building, 12 people in the building. Thoughts on Laura Procopio versus McCann? I'm still taping that one, Alex, but I'm leaning McCann. I'm leaning Molly McCann. I kind of want to fade her because of her last performance, but I don't think Procopio is on Santos's level. So I'm leaning Molly McCann, but I'm still taping that one. I'm still taping that one. I'm still taping what's the other one? Let's pull up that fight card and talk about it. Okay. Sorry, just fucking, I can't just. Here we go. Let's go through this whole fucking card. And here in a little bit, if people want to come on, I'll drop the link. I'll open up the ship. We'll take off. I'll fucking pop into hyperdrive, talk about these fucking fights. All right? Now, hold on. And I wanna give a big shout out to my dude Moy's Audio. Shout out to Moy's Noise. He brought something up. This is breaking news. The catchweight fight between Ode Osborne and Dennis Bondar is not on Fight Pass. It's not listed on Fight Pass. So I don't know if that means it's been pulled or if that's just like a glitch or fucking what. I don't know. But it's not listed on Fight Pass. So I just want to point that out there. Moyes is the one that broke that. So shout out to him. Definitely, I'm going to be definitely stay tuned for more details on that, boys, because that'll be a blow, man. Because I've been taping that one, man. I've been looking at that one a lot. I'll give a few thoughts on it, but man, if that fight gets scrapped or something, man, I'm gonna be bummed because that's one of the best fights on the prelims. Honestly, it's opening the prelims. That could be right in the middle or maybe even close to headlining the prelims, honestly. But I mean, I get it. You can't have headline a prelim with two guys with like one of them has one fight and the other has zero in the UFC. I get that, but it's a damn good fight. Okay, now Choi Sung-woo and Yusuf Zalal. I'm a big Yusuf Zalal fan. I'll just go ahead and put that out there, man. I'm a little more high on him than some people are. I've tempered my expectations for him a little bit, but I still think he's a really good prospect. He's fucking 24, man. He's 24 years old. And I think he has more ways to win the fight than Choi Sung-woo, to be perfectly honest with you. Like, Evloev and Tucker are good losses. Those are good fighters. You know, Evloev isn't a finisher, but he didn't get finished by Evloev. So, and he got choked out by Tucker, but Tucker's a good fighter. But Mokhtarian is not a very good fighter. So it's just like, and I hate rating people based off their fucking losses, dude. So it's like, I don't know, man. This is one where if Zalal loses this one, I'll be a little disappointed. But I don't think he's going to, man. I think I'm going to go with Zalal. I don't know. I just, gun to my head, yeah, Zalal is the pick. Like, unless I see something else, you know, look, he has a decision over Lingo, decision over Griffin, decision over Peter Barrett. Those aren't crazy wins. Griffin, you know, Austin Lingo's a decent win. He's a decent prospect, but, you know, slippery Pete Barrett. But, you know, Ilia Topuria is a good loss. So it's like you're kind of rating two guys based off their losses, but at the same time, like, I feel like Zalal is overall just a little bit better fighter. Like he's definitely like more well-rounded. I think he could get a submission or potentially a knockout. So yeah, I'm probably gonna go with Zalal on that one. Unless I'm still taping some of these. Unless I see something that just jumps out to me where I'm like, that's a big red flag. I'm probably gonna go with Yusuf. Probably gonna go Yusuf there. I think a lot of people will probably end up going Yusuf anyway in the MECCA. So I don't, you know, unless I see something that pulls me away from it, I'm probably just gonna stick with that. Are you talking about boxing? Dude, honestly, Kovalev is just gonna keep fucking getting knocked out, man. He is gonna keep getting knocked out. Like, Eleider Alvarez is a good fighter. Look, I'm not saying he's a shitty fighter, but like that was a bad knockout, dude. And like, I know he came back and beat Alvarez, but dude, he just hasn't looked the same since then. I mean, he really hasn't looked the same since the second Ward fight. If we're being honest, he really hasn't looked the same since the second Ward fight. I think who did he beat in between, like Shabransky or something? That Ukrainian dude, he like knocked out Shabransky in a couple rounds, but yeah, that's what it was. I think he lost. Let me pull that up. Let me pull up Kovalev's record while we're talking about it, because I like talking a little boxing. And you know what? It's my channel, and I was just talking for a second. I don't give a fuck. Because yeah, I think it was the two Ward fights, Shabransky. Then he fought Eleider Alvarez, got knocked the fuck out bad, dude. Like, dude, he got dropped and then just bop bop. I think it was like a left hook, right hook or something. Fucking Slept Kovalev, dude. Sergey Kovalev. I think that he beat Andre Ward in the first fight, though, man. I think he won. I think he won the first one. Obviously, did not win the second one, but I think that was a weird stoppage in the second one because it looked like he kind of got punched in the dick a little bit. But it is what it is. He was definitely getting his fucking ass whooped and was probably going to get knocked out anyway. But yeah. Yeah, okay, with Shabransky and Mikhalkin. Igor Mikhalkin. Then he got knocked out by Alvarez. Then he won. Then he had that war with Anthony Yarde where it looked like he was fading and going to get knocked out. And then he knocked out Yarde with a fucking jab. And then, of course, he had that fucking stitch up, that fucking dive against Canelo. So I'm really surprised that, like, I'm surprised, man. Nicky Elbows. What's up, Nick? What's up, Nick? Oh, dude, Pacquiao will knock him out. Pacquiao will knock him out. Oh, yeah. No, man. Kovalev, dude, he is something else, man. I still think he won that first Andre Ward fight, but Kovalev is kind of a scumbag, dude. Like, he's kind of a piece of shit, honestly. He's a really good fighter. Like, he's still got a fucking really good straight punch, but goddamn, man, he is like something else outside the ring. Like, he's a character. He's a sketchball. Fucking Kovalev, man. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, let's keep rocking on this fucking. I'm surprised he's fighting, man. That motherfucker's just gonna keep getting starched. He's long in the tooth, man. He is shop worn, Bubba. Shop worn like a motherfucker. Sergey Kovalev, the Crusher. He was a motherfucker, though, man. Sat Ward on his ass. He was a good fighter, but yeah, he's done, man. He's past it. He's dead, that motherfucker. And he's spent. Okay. Yeah, we were talking to Zalal Sung Choi Woo. Choi Sung Woo, excuse me. It's so weird, man, with the Korean names. Sometimes it'll be reverse order. Like I guarantee you in some places you would see it like Sung Woo Choi. They would say Sung Woo Choi first. You know what I mean? But this is Soy Chung Woo. Choi Sung Woo, excuse me. But yeah, I'm going to go with Zalal there, I think. I'm not going to give my picks on all these, but yeah, I'm leaning McCann. This is one that I really, really need to look at a lot more. Carol Rosa and Jocelyn Edwards. It's a quick turnaround for Edwards. She didn't take a whole lot of damage, but that could be a good thing for her, though, because she is so young in her UFC career. That good, no ring rust on that one, And it's been, how long has it been since Rosa fought? Not a whole long. I feel like she didn't fight too long ago. Let me see right quick right here. Yeah, it was back in July, so not too long. 8 months or so, 6, 7, 8 months, a couple few. Oh yeah, yes he does. But you know what? Ryan Garcia does not have a whole lot of. Very good defense. And while Pacquiao, yes, he's 42. Pacquiao is like a machine gun, dude. Like, he's a fucking, he is all offense, all gas, no fucking brakes. Like, total Freddie Roach style. All offense, no defense. Punch. Why defend yourself when you can just punch more? You know what I'm saying? That's fucking Pacquiao, Freddie Roach style, wild card style or whatever. But yeah, dude, Pacquiao's going to be in some good fights, but this is the thing. Pacquiao's going to have to start being like Floyd was towards the end of his career. Like, he's going to have to start being real selective because he fights the wrong motherfucker. Like this, I'll put it to you like this: if Manny Pacquiao fights Bud Crawford or Errol Spence Jr., he is going to get knocked the fuck out brutally, boys. I mean, worse. You thought Juan Manuel Marquez knocked him out bad? Put Pacquiao in there with Bud Crawford or Errol Spence Jr. Do it. Just do it. See what the fuck happens. Do it. Spence wants that fucking Pacquiao fight. Now, I don't want to get into, dude, I do not want to get into Spence Crawford right now. I'm not taking this stream down Spence Crawford lane. It's not going to happen. You can't make me do it. I'm not going to do it. We can do a whole fucking stream on Spence Crawford. But I'm not going to do that right now, boys. I'm not going to do that to you because I know there's some people in here that want to talk about this fight card. We're going to continue down the fight card. Now, what my dude, Nicky Elbows, shout out to Nick. You can find him, Mr. Fat Fist on Twitter, Boston Nick over at Post Sports Radio. You can find Mo Sports over at Post Sports Radio, Big Show Picks as a moderator over there. So, yeah, go on head on over there, man. They're putting out videos all the time. If you like to get action, you like to get a little fucking action in on the fucking, on these fight cards or NFL, whatever's going on, man. They got the fucking advice for you, dude. They got the reads. They got the advice. They got the handicapping. They got all your needs like it over Pub Sports Radio. You can find Mo, Nick, Show, my dude Mills, Connor Mack, of course, El Jefe and Preston, all them dudes. Check them out. How I feel? Yeah, I'm just not even. You can just talk about it all day. You can just speculate all fucking day, but it just is what it is, man. It just is like a stalemate at this point. It's really just fucking. It grinds on my nerves because. No, I'm not even trying to see Scott. I know what you're trying to do, Scott, but it's not going to happen. I'll talk. I will do a whole fucking Spence Crawford stream because I used to talk about this shit a lot. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Check Mo and Nick and all those guys out over Post Sports Radio. Let's continue down this card, boys. Let's continue down this card, and here in a few minutes, I will open up the stream. Okay, yeah, okay. We're on Rosa and what's her fuck? Rosa and Jocelyn Edwards. Yeah, like split over Procopio. I don't even know how to fucking pronounce that name. Lara. I briefly dated a woman named Lara. Mello, yeah, decision over Mello, split over Lara. I don't know, man. I don't know. I need to tape these. I need to go back and watch those fights, and then I need to watch Jocelyn's last fight against Wu. Yanan Wu. Leaning Jocelyn Edwards, but I just don't want to make sure I want to make sure I don't fall in any fucking traps here, boys. I don't want to fall in any booby traps. But Jocelyn has really good jiu-jitsu. She has good striking. Like, Rosa, from what I can remember, is not what you call a striker, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, shit. Damn it. Well, that sucks, dude. So they pulled him. Well, appreciate it, Nick. Thanks for letting everybody know. Thanks for letting me know. Good luck. Yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah, that sucks. That sucks, man. I hope they find a replacement for Stamen. Sucks about you. I hope he can. I hope they can reschedule him. You know, whenever. God damn, it's fucking COVID, man. Crazy. It's just crazy. No matter what you think about it, it's crazy. It's affecting everything. Love it or love it. Love it, hate it or hate it. Just it is what it is. It be what it be. Let's see. Let's see. Man, I think that's a pretty good women's fight, though. I think that could be a pretty good one. I don't know about McCann Procopio. I think that could potentially be a stinker, like a boring, like grinding kind of decision. But I think that Renault Shiasen, Mesa Shiasen, that will be a good one. And then I think Rosa and Edwards will be entertaining as well. And I mean, I hope McCann and Lara is entertaining, but I don't know. I don't even straight up know, dude. Now, who is Valif fighting again? I know Arce got pulled. Who's his replacement again? Remind me, if you don't mind. Can't remember who it was, but I remember thinking that I was going to go with Valif. Let's see. Martin Day. That's right. Martin Day. Yes. I'm going to go with Valif. Not shitting on Davy Grant. This is not a shit on Davy Grant. If you get knocked out by Davy Grant, I know he has good boxing. He has underrated stand-up, but I'm going to go with Valif. In that one. Yeah, Yule's a cool ass dude, man. I've seen him on some of the pub streams, like actually streaming during the fights with you guys, and like he's a cool ass dude. Yule's cool. Adrian Yanez is cool as fuck. Check out that interview that MMA Locker Room did, and then the one with Miranda Maverick too. That was another cool one. Pub store. He's been out at 50. Yeah, he said. Yeah, 15 times. Likes to come on. Yeah, exactly. Nick just said it. Again, like I'm saying stuff that's being said in the chat. Probably Spice, I think Guida is and has been done. Bobby Green fights down his level. Johnson doesn't. Johnson just can't beat the elite anymore. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, okay, let me. I'm glad you brought that up because I want to talk about Michael Johnson. I want to talk about Clay Guida. I want to talk about Michael Johnson. I want to talk about Clay Guida. And there are 10 people in the building. Goddamn, I got to smoke one for that, boys. It's the 420 session. I was later than a son of a fucking bitch, of course, with my fucking non-punctual ass. Unbelievable sense. Well, this is what I feel. I do feel that Michael Johnson, he gets a bad rap. He does, man. He doesn't have the best record. He has some bad losses. He doesn't have, I say bad losses in like different. I mean, he got beat pretty bad by my dude Gaethje, although he almost knocked Justin out like twice in that fight. But he got beat pretty bad by Gaethje. That was a pretty bad loss for him in terms of like, I think his like mentality, like his like mentality moving forward. I don't think that's quite been the same. Like, because he was talking a lot of trash. He was like, oh, he was doing kind of what Dan Hooker was doing to Michael Chandler in a little bit. Like he was like, you know, taunting Gaethje at the weigh-ins, like, oh, you're like your lip is quivering, like you're scared, all this shit, like, and yeah, that was an awesome fight. That was like fight of the year, and yeah, Gaethje just weathered the storm, and that was still when Justin couldn't see. That was still when his eyes were all fucked up, and he literally had to like reach out. He literally had to put his hands up in a high guard, like a Muay Thai like high guard, and march forward until someone we could feel, like he would like reach out and feel them like Daredevil and fucking would fight them then. And he beat Michael Johnson with Muay Thai basically. He literally beat Michael Johnson with Muay Thai. It was like dirty boxing, like single collar uppercuts and elbows and then knees. But yeah, so that loss was bad. But like I said, man, he almost knocked Justin out. He knocked Dustin out. Everyone's like, oh, it was a fluke. Like, you know, Michael Johnson sucks. Nah, man, Michael Johnson has power. Michael Johnson stunned Khabib. The dude can crack. He was winning the Josh Emmett fight until he got sparked the fuck out. So, yeah, dude. Bad loss to Khabib. Brutal loss to Khabib. Brutal loss to Josh Emmett. Brutal loss to Gaethje. A lot of other decision losses. Let me look at his record. But, like, he's not a bad fighter, man. He's really not. And he's like he's not like James Vick because he doesn't get sparked out every time like that, but he's like a more durable James Vick kind of, in the sense that like he's good offensively. He's not as bad as Vick defensively though. That's not. Never mind. Forget I said that. That's a terrible comparison. Terrible comparison. Here we go. Michael Johnson, American mixed martial artist. Okay. The worst loss since 2013 is to Darren Elkins. Or no, Stevie Ray. The other loss, Thiago Moises, he was winning that. He was beating the shit out of Moises, and then he stupidly got caught. Not stupidly, but he got caught in a heel hook. Achilles hook. The Stevie Ray loss was kind of a bad look. I don't know. I need to go back and watch that fight. It was a sketchy fight. Obviously, the Emmett loss was a bad one. Decision over the GOAT. Decision split over Feely. A lot of people think that Feely won that fight. I kind of think that Johnson, I don't know. I got to go back and rewatch it. But yeah, the Elkins loss isn't a great look. And obviously, God, that Khabib and Justin. Like, Johnson had a rough, like, end of 2016, like, through 2018. And it wasn't so bad. And then his 2019 started off really badly and just hasn't been great since. So he needs to win this fight. Like, he's Jesus Christ. Like, the last 5 years, Michael Johnson is 2-6, dude. 2-6. So he needs to fucking win this fight, man. It's a winnable fight for him, man. Look, Clay Guida, dude. I'm not hiding this one at all. I think Michael Johnson is going to knock Clay Guida the fuck out. I think it's going to be a first-round knockout. I think he's just going to fucking... I know Guida's tough. He's going to be bouncing around. His hair's going to be fucking flying everywhere. And I think Johnson's going to plant one on his fucking button and knock him out. Like, he won't spark him, but he'll drop him and then get the finish. TKO is what I predict. But yeah. Yeah, like Guida, Elkins, and like I know Johnson has lost to Elkins a few years back, but like and Johnson isn't like some world beater, but like those guys, dude, that is like that's like the last of the old guard, dude. That generation is about to just be done. It's my generation. I'm around that age, but like fuck, man, like yeah, I don't know. Like I think a lot of people are like let their like nostalgic love for Clay Guida like make them reach in some spots with him. Like I get the fade on Johnson, I guess, but like I said, other than Moises, like I said, he was winning that fight. Other than Moises and Elkins, dude, like I said, look at this shit. Elkins, Stevie Ray, Moises are bad. These are not bad. Dariush, split. Nate, split. Kimura by Khabib after taking a shellacking. That was a bad one. Gaethje, Khabib, man, you're talking about like the greatest lightweight ever, probably. Gaethje, that was a bad one. But Justin, I mean, that's my dude, man. He's an interim champion. Even if he doesn't like whether Justin likes it or not, bro, you're an interim champion, man. Yeah, Elkins is a bad one, but like, dude, Josh Emmett is a motherfucker, man. I feel so bad that dude fucking. I feel so bad that Nomak hurt his fucking. That he hurt his fucking knee, and now he won't be able to compete. He's not a spring chicken, man. He's losing like a precious year. It's like, fuck, dude. But he'll still have that power. That's the thing about Emmett. He will still have that power. And even though he might lose a little speed, and he's not going to lose that much, man. He's quick as fuck. Telling you, man. Josh Emmett is going to come back with a Nomak. You want to talk about Nomak's revenge? And my dude Jack knows what I'm talking about. We both were on Josh Emmett over Shane Burgos. You can take that to the bank. You can go back and check fucking files on that. Me and Jackie Boy were both picked Josh Emmett over Shane Burgos. Run tell that. You run tell that. But yeah, man, I like Johnson here. I think he's gonna knock Quigley the fuck out. Oh yeah, big time, big time. Scott's drunk. Scott is drinking, baby. Morning, afternoon time, drink. I'm not sure. That's my my impersonation of this. He's like a friend of a friend, kind of like a party buddy. He's French, but he's lived in America so long. This guy, he was like, I gotta think. I can't use his name, but I'll come up with a like a substitution. We'll call him St. Clair. St. Clair was fucking. This dude was a character, man. So he was like he was a co-worker of my best friends. And like all these dudes worked at this fucking they worked at this moving company. And they were going to this university, the town I lived in, and we all would party together, right? Go out and like, whatever. So like, but he had been in America for so long that like when his parents came to visit him, he'd forgotten how to, they were like, your French is terrible. But like he could never, like his English was so broken that he was just like caught in this like language limbo where he just had like this broken English and fucking, but his French was terrible. So he was just kind of stuck. But yeah, he's a very funny guy. Sinclair. His moving machines, baby. Machine. One man machines. Old Fox. He's the old fox. I'll tell you what, though, man. That motherfucker, you want to talk about someone pulling some fucking pussy. That motherfucker. I mean, it's the accent, man. They're like, I butcher the accent, but dude, I'm telling you, man, when he would fucking talk to those girls, those young women would eat that shit up. But yeah, that's my dude, St. Clair. Oh yeah, Scott Brown knows. We can talk about that fight too. Let's talk about let's talk about that fight. Let's talk about that goddamn fight. Y'all want to come up in here? Anybody want to? I'm fucking, Slave One just hovering up here. Got Boba Fett in the fucking, he's flying this motherfucker around. If you want to, man, I'm gonna drop the link. I'll tell Boba to set the ship down and we can fucking throw this bitch into hyperspace and talk about some shit. So let me copy and paste this shit real quick. Hold up. Copy. And there you are. Nicky boy, anybody want to come in? If not, I'm more than happy to keep yapping. But yeah, I want to talk a little bit about this Usman Burns fight, boys. I want to talk a little bit about Usman Burns. But yeah, shout out to the Rabid Dog. I'm really pumped about the MECCA this week, dude. About this fight card. It's been a little bit of a layoff, but we're getting back in the swing thing, boys. And yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about my picks thus far. There's only a couple where I'm just kind of like, but I've got most of my picks together. Got most of them together, man. But I usually like to wait until the weigh-ins, and then what I've been doing the last few weeks is waiting till after the weigh-ins and then sending doing the live stream, and then DMing Art my picks after I make the picks live. And I never change them. What you hear is what you get in that MECCA. Huh? I don't call and show. I have a bad mic. LOL. Only to pick Thug Nasty. Who only picked? I'll pick Thug Nasty. I don't give a shit. You think I give a shit, Scott Brown? I'll pick Bryce. You think I won't pick Bryce? He's from Arkansas. I'm from Arkansas. Jet. Think I won't. Think I fucking won't. But yeah, man, there's the link if anybody wants to jump in. If not, I will keep on yapping. But yeah, let me go ahead and start to talk about this, because I still got a couple more days this week to talk about this coming up fight card. But I just want to take a minute to talk about Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns. Just for a minute, boys. And then we can go back to UFC Vegas. Hold on just a second. Give me 1 second, boys. Be right back. Oh, I see what you. Now I see what you're talking about now, Scott Brown. I see what you're talking about now, Bo. All right, that's all right. Cool. Yeah. So Gilbert Burns and Kamaru Usman. I have a little bit of a different take on this than some people do. Scott Brown and I think are kind of in the same boat with this fight. But let me pull up that card right quick. Kamaru Dane. Let's see. This. 11 people in the building, man. Shout out to you guys. Double digits. That's what's up, dude. Definitely not mad at the double digits. Let's see. Sorry, 1 second. I wouldn't say I'm stupid, but I am a little slow. Okay. Yes, let me just pull up the UFC. 256 is what it is, boys. UFC 256. All right. Now, this is no. 256. I was gonna say that's fucking okay. 258. Sorry, 258. He was scheduled to fight him at 256. I was like, why does 256 sound familiar? Because it already happened, idiot. Fucking retard. Okay, here we go. 258 is what I mean. 250 straight up 8. Okay. Yes. That is in not this weekend, but next weekend. So yeah, it's definitely soon enough where we can talk about it. 10 people in the building. Let's talk about it, man. Usman versus Burns. I'm just going to go ahead and just be blunt with you guys. I think there's a chance that Gilbert Burns can win this fight. I think he's probably one of the tougher tests for Usman because they do have so much time in the gym training together. They have a lot of training experience together. They both know see, but that's the thing. They both know each other. So while, yes, he will have a good plan for Usman, they will have a good plan, especially, and I can't even remember what the shit is with their, I can't remember who's at Sanford, who's at fucking ATT. I just can't remember that shit, man. I just can't. I know that Usman was training at, when they thought it was going to go down 256, he was training at Elevation with Whitman and Gaethje, but I don't know who he's training with now. I don't know if he still went back to that or not, but I'm gonna need to check that out too because that's pertinent or relevant to this fight, rather. But the thing is, I just don't think that Gilbert Burns is on the same level as Kamaru Usman as a fighter. I think that Gilbert Burns has power. I think that Gilbert Burns is a good striker. I think that, like, technically, like, as far as, like, technique-wise, like, the technique and the, like, motion of the strikes, Gilbert Burns is a little more smooth. And I think he does probably have a little bit more power. And on the mat, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, he's better. That's it. And I mean it. He's a little bit more powerful. He has cleaner, crisper striking, and he's better at jiu-jitsu. Usman is way fucking stronger, way better wrestling, better cardio. He works at a fucking clip, dude. He's the fucking Terminator, man. He has a fucking good chin, solid power. He's not like one punch knock you out, but Usman ain't sweet, man. You can't just sit there and fucking let Usman tee off on you. And the other thing is, he's a little bit more durable than Gilbert Burns. I'm not saying, like I said, I made a point of this during the my Michael Chandler and Dan Hooker breakdown. Just because, like, I do think that was not Gilbert Burns. Like, Gilbert Burns is a motherfucker at 170. He's so much better at 170. It's not even funny. But, like, even then, like, I still think Usman is more durable. He's not that old. Burns is a little bit older. Not that much older, but a little bit older. Usman's stronger. He's more durable. He has better cardio. I don't know, man. I'm going with Usman. I don't think Usman's going anywhere. I think people like to fade Usman because he's annoying. He's cringy as fuck. Like, he turns a lot of people off. I get it, man. I get it. But, dude, he's a motherfucker. That dude is strong as a motherfucker. He's a beast wrestler, dude. The way he tossed around Woodley, I'll give you an Ashley Schaefer. You don't do Mills knows. I'm going to give Burns one more round. I have been spamming, perhaps, Usman by 5th round TKO. That's what I've been saying. Usman by 5th round TKO, boys. But 4th round, yeah, he'll gas. He'll look good. He'll look slick. He'll land on Usman. He'll back Usman up. He'll probably, maybe even get a takedown. But I just think in the scramble, like, Usman is so strong that I literally think that even if it gets, like, hairy, he can just bull his way out of these positions with Gilbert. Like, I like Gilbert, like, I don't know, man. I just don't see it. I don't see Usman getting subbed. You know what I mean? Gilbert didn't sub Woodley, did he? I don't think he did. Usman's so much stronger, so much better grappler, such a more better grappler than Woodley. And pretty much, man, like, Usman has kind of been, Burns has kind of been scavenging off Usman's leftovers. Like Burns is kind of like, he's picking off these the carrion that is, like, Usman's leaving in his wake. Burns just sitting on that tree. Picking them eyeballs out and shit. Like, yeah, Maya, man, the way he knocked out Maya, that was awesome. But, man, Maya's an old ass man. You know what I'm saying? And Burns has as good as jiu-jitsu, so he can defend this. But, yeah, man, I don't know. I got Usman. Decisionator, yeah, but hey, he knocked out Colby. He did knock out Colby, and he kept the pace with Colby. That was the thing about Usman. That was the thing that Usman could do that other people couldn't do with Colby, because Colby never had like a super, super, super great chin. Like he's not a glass jaw by any means. Colby's tough, man. Colby can take a punch. Motherfucker guy's jaw broken and was still fighting shit. Like Colby's a tough motherfucker. No doubt about it. I'm not a big Colby fan, but I'll give credit where it's due, man. Colby's a tough motherfucker. He's tough as shit. But like he like I've seen him like he wasn't like hurt bad against Lawler, but there were some times about Robbie like you know kind of like buzzed him a little bit, but I don't know, man. I just think like Usman, you can't just let Usman tee off on you, dude. He's not like I said, he's not fucking like he doesn't have one punch like start you like a fucking press suit, but like he's not sweet. He ain't sweet either. He got some pop. God damn, are you serious? Holy shit. Holy shit. I don't know, man. Fuck. Oh, hell fucking no. I got a fifth round. I got Usman by fifth round TKO. I think he's gonna fucking knock. I think he's gonna knock Burns out in the fifth round. I think it's gonna be he's not gonna like one punch like rah, like fucking like I don't know. I can't think of a good example. Like fuck, he's not gonna like Ngannou him, but like I think he's gonna hurt him. Burns is gonna like back up, and Usman like I feel like Usman has pretty good dirty boxing, and like I think he's just gonna Usman against the look. It's like this. It's like this. It's like this, boys. If you let Usman push you up against the fence, you might just stay there for the rest of the fucking round. Because that motherfucker is so goddamn strong. He literally is just like, nope, you're going this direction with me, and there's nothing that you can fucking do about it. You can like it or love it or want some more of it, but you can't really stop it. Because he's durable, and he's just too fucking strong. That's my take on it. That's my 2 cents on it. Like, I can't pick Burns, man. It would be a reach for me. It would be like, oh man, it would be like I want him to win. I want him to like, you know, catch Usman with the one that's going to put him away. I just don't see it though, man. You knocked out Damian Maia, man. Like you didn't knock out Woodley. Like I know, and everyone, dude, man. All right, look, I know that Nate Marquardt was on the sauce when he fought Woodley, but god damn, did he knock him out bad, dude. If y'all want to see a crazy fucking knockout, go watch. You want to see a crazy fight, period, man. Go watch the Strikeforce fight between Nate Marquardt and Tyron Woodley. They went back and forth so many times, like almost like Woodley would hurt Marquardt, Marquardt would hurt Woodley. They went back and forth and back and forth. But that finish, ooh, dude, those elbows against man, I'm telling you, dude. So like Woodley, you can say what you want. You can say Marquardt was on the sauce, but dude, Woodley's been put away before, man. Even Thompson, even Wonderboy was hurting him, dude. And I think Wonderboy has more power than he gets credit for. But like even Wonderboy, that fifth round. All right, hold up. I'm gonna stop yapping for a second because hold up, Boba. Yo, Boba. Turn this thing around, man. We'll pick somebody up before we fucking make the jump to hyperspace. All right. Yeah, set her down. Let's set her down. All right. I'm gonna bring somebody on, Slave One, real quick. This guy needs no introduction, but he's gonna get one anyway. Like I said, you can find this guy over at Pub Sports Radio. He is one very cool dude. Okay. Yeah, man. He's known as Nicky Elbows. He is known as the Shoey King. But most of you probably know him as motherfucking Boston Nick. What's up, Nick?
You give a fucking killer promo entrance, brother. Killer. What's going on, my man? Ooh, can you hear me now?
What's going on, dude?
Brother, I thought I lost you. What's going on, man? Killer promo entrance. That was dope.
Well, and of course I fucked it up. I didn't have my shit ready. I always do that, man. I always fucking like I never hold on. Goddamn. And I had my fucking headphones backward. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Sorry about that. All right, boys, I'm back now. God damn.
I'm one of those guys.
Okay, I think we're good now. How you doing, man?
Chilling, man. Chilling. waiting for these. It's weird. We had a 1 week gap, but that gap kind of was like, oh man, you know what I mean? Not that it wasn't going to be that bad because we just had a 3-4 week gap before that. But yeah, I'm waiting to get back to some fights. Like this Gilbert Burns fight and Usman fight that you were just talking about. It's a barn burner. I mean, Gilbert Burns has the better hands, but the grappling edge goes to Usman. I think at least until we see him in there. I mean, I'm pretty sure it does at least. I think it's the bigger dude, right? So, but I have faded Gilbert Burns in the last three of his fights. I think. I even did against Woodley because I didn't think he had it. You know what I mean? And he's proving me wrong. So I don't know what to do.
I feel you. I know exactly what you mean because it's tough. Like you fade a guy a couple times and you get burned, and so you're like, man, I'm not going to fade this dude again. But I can't pick Burns here. That's just me though. Like I get. You're right though. He does have the better striking. And like if he clips Usman, I'm not saying you couldn't put him away, but I'm banking on like, okay, you couldn't put Woodley away. Like Usman, I feel like it's more or less going to kind of be like the Masvidal fight, kind of. That's
a true right. You know what? He couldn't put Woodley away. I forgot about that. I forgot I went the whole 5. I think it's going to be I think this is going all 5, and it's going to be just kind of a hump fest by Usman.
Yeah, I could see that, man. Like, yeah, I'm like kind of like the Masvidal fight, but I'm saying that Burns will gas out and stuff because Masvidal does have cardio. He does have pretty good cardio. Like he kind of will start to fade, but he works at at a decent clip.
Usman or Masvidal?
I was saying Masvidal, but Usman works at a ridiculous clip. He has a ridiculous work rate.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got we're talking about. Oh, you're just saying in reference to Jorge Masvidal.
Yeah, kind of like Masvidal, I think has like maybe a little bit better cardio than Burns. I could be wrong about that though.
No, you probably no. He's got. I mean, Gamebred goes 5 hard. You know what I mean? I think he definitely has actually better cardio. He goes 5 hard, all 5 rounds. I've never seen him gas in my life before. I don't think. Maybe.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I don't think. Yeah, I think you're right.
Right, you can't think of, but I mean, Gilbert could catch him. I mean, but I don't think so. I mean, he's been hit hard. That Colby fight proved it. You know what I mean? It took a lot. Even those were pity patter strikes. It took a lot of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like Colby, yeah, like he doesn't hit very hard, but he works at a fucking clip, dude. And so like that's like death by 1,000 little cuts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And by the way, right before I go on, when you were talking, you need to start like a show or segment that's just my 2 cents and have it about a certain. You know what I mean? I'm telling you. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. Like about one little about a certain like thing or a fight or something.
Bro, I'm telling you, when you said it before, because you said like that's just my 2 cents on it. I'm like, it just rang a bell in my head. I'm like, bro, that man should have a show called, this is just my 2 cents about, you know what I mean? And then you have the subject to, you know what I mean?
Right, dude. It's funny you say that because that's like when I came up with this name. I was like, man, that's good. Like I could I could do a couple different things with it. But yeah, man, I like that idea, man. I'm gonna do that. If I make it into a segment, I'll definitely give you credit. Of course you can.
No, fuck, can't give me fucking shit.
Man, I like that idea, man. Oh, I hear my voice in the background.
That was me because I turned it on the YouTube as well. That was my fault.
That's all good. That's funny. That shit always trips me out. I'm like, whoa.
I used to do it all the time, bro, and forget. Like right when we would start the stream, I would have the the chat on the going, and then the StreamYard, and then all of a sudden, freaking it'd start going because it's like delayed like 30 seconds.
Right.
Most all the time. Yeah, but I got it down bad, pretty good. Well, any other fights I can't believe the UO fight's fucking done. Can't believe it.
That sucks, man. Yeah, I appreciate you letting everybody know though. Fuck.
Millie Mills broke that news on Twitter. I just saw him in the chat. But
all right, we appreciate it, Mills.
Mills is close with him. We've all actually became real close with him because he just became one of the dudes, bro. Like I would just drop him the StreamYard link, you know what I mean, and say, hey, you're welcome to come on. If you anytime, you know what I mean. I would just drop, and he would just be backstage waiting, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean. So he's just a cool dude.
Fuck yeah, man. Yeah, he seems like a chill guy.
Mm-hmm. Mad chill. I'm gonna buy some of his alcohol. He's got I think it's vodka. I think it's vodka for sale. Yeah, he's got a bottle of vodka. Cool. It's got a cool ass. It's a cool bottle. It's supposedly really good. So.
Oh shit! He distills his own vodka. That's awesome.
Yeah. So if you go to his Instagram, I'll find it here a little bit. I'll shoot it to you. You
awesome.
can order it. I'm gonna order some and try it out. I don't mind me some.
Yeah.
What other fights in the card were you targeting?
So I let me see,
Oh, they got the props up already too. I didn't realize that.
I mean,
Edgar and Sandhagen, Jesus Lord, they're really.
what are some of the props and some crazy ones on that co-main?
I mean, I cannot believe they're. I mean, I don't like the line. Sandhagen, I mean, he's not that impressive to be a minus 500 almost, or well, he's a 4 and change. This fight, let's see, the fight doesn't go to decision. Plus 140, fight goes to decision. Minus 170. I think this fight goes to the decision. And
yeah, I can kind of just see, like, man, I don't know, man. Sandhagen could knock him out. I just, I don't know. So there's people that are confident that
or choke him up. He's a big fuck. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true, man. He is so like big and lanky for that weight class.
I don't know. That's a tough one. I'm looking at all the props right now. I mean, if you're going to be on Sandhagen, and if you think he finishes, I mean, you could take him inside the distance. So you get both ways there, plus 177. But I don't think that's juicy enough.
Dude, you know what's funny about this fight is that I am always looking for a reason to fade both of these motherfuckers, dude. I don't know what it is, man.
It's true. I mean, Frankie Edgar at this age, he's still competing, but he's not. I mean, he's not competing. If it was Frankie Edgar in his prime right now, believe it or not, he would still be at the top of the pack, but he's not in his prime anymore. You know what I mean? Some guys, like for instance, Clay Guida at his best wouldn't be, you know what I mean, anywhere close to where Frankie is, even at his worst. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but time fucking shit. He's fucking my age, I think, 36 around there. So
yeah, I mean dude, you said it, man. It's like, yeah, Clay. I mean, Frankie a few years ago, I'd give him a way better shot. Like Sandhagen, dude, he's still young, man. He's still like improving, like fight to fight. And I don't know, unless I can see Frankie like I think you might have mentioned something earlier about like maybe Guida like leg humping Johnson. I could see maybe Frankie doing that, but Sandhagen's so nasty with like elbows and shit. Like when people try and like single leg him and like he's just got nasty like Muay Thai, dude.
I don't think if he takes him down, he's not gonna be able to keep him down because he's just too long. You know what I mean?
I can see Edgar trying to go for a takedown and him like just framing off of him and landing something real nasty.
That too. You know what I mean? You're a big guy, so you can imagine if a guy that was are you 6'7", you said, right?
Yeah.
A guy that's like 5'7", 5'8", because that's what really the comparison is. Because I think that's like a 5 or 6 inch height disparity in this one. I think I got to double check, but you know what I mean? It's in us guys. I'm 6'4" with long arms. Like a shorter dude takes me down, I'm able to post up just with my arm alone. You know what I mean? And try to.
Oh yeah, dude.
So I don't see how he keeps him down. And it is a 3-round fight though, so that does somewhat edge Frankie. He can go hard for the takedown.
Yeah.
2 rounds, bang out 2 rounds, and then you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. We could see a game plan from Frankie where he just dumps him, you know what I mean, a couple times and then trades with him and ends up winning tight rounds. So
yeah, I mean, fuck, I can see that too, man. Because like that's one of those where it's like I'm always looking to fade Frankie, but he just gets that he's got that ratty like wrestling style, dude, where he can just like steal rounds, doing the like fake the shot, go for the takedown, fake the takedown, like go for some strikes and like land some like shots here and there and kind of keep him off balance. But I think Sandhagen is just like a little too slick on the feet. I can't pick Frankie, but like, yeah, even if I was a betting man, I don't know, dude. Especially if Sandhagen's a big favorite, like it's like a little.
Yeah, that's exactly. I might sprinkle something on Frankie. What is everybody like in the chat? Looks like he got COVID. Oh, so you did get COVID, Mills. Okay, so he did.
Damn.
He got COVID as well.
You're looking out, Mills. Appreciate it.
And then he's got money on Volkov. I'm not sure on that fight yet. I'm going back and forth. I was leaning Reem, but Procopio.
Oh, I'm on Reem. We can talk about that one here in a minute if you want to. We should definitely talk about that.
Who's that? I'm trying to see here. Smith.
What's up, Bo Jackson? I see you.
It's a great name, Bo Jackson. Great player too.
Right, Bo knows
football and baseball.
Because I always say that shit when like I agree with something, like somebody say something that I agree with, like how a fight's gonna go. I'll be like, so and so knows. So Bo knows. That's a perfect one for that dude.
Bo knows.
Yeah.
It's hey, there you go. Bo started a podcast up called Bo Knows.
Huh?
Telling you, man.
Huh? You know?
What is Mills on? Smith? Is it? I'm on Smith. No. Oh, that's a new one that just came out today. Smith and Devontae Smith, yeah, and Justin James are fighting. That's what it is.
Nice. Hey, bro, what do you think about Slow Mike and Danilo Marquez?
Who was Mike Rodriguez?
Mhm.
What was it? Is that who's fighting you said?
Yeah, Mike Rodriguez and Danilo Marquez. What do you think about that fight?
I haven't even taped it yet.
I have not deep taped it myself. I'm pre-tape. I'm leaning Rodriguez, but I'm gonna cross my T's and dot my I's on that one.
Mike fought. Oh, that's right. He fought Ed Herman last, and he couldn't. Did Ed Herman win that?
Yeah, dude. That was the one where he kicked him in the stomach or like the liver, and Herman faked the nut shot, and he got the fucking break because he pretty much knocked him out right there. Like if he hadn't stopped it for the nut shot, he would have knocked him out. And then Herman ended up like, what did he like? He like Kimura'd him or something, I think. Damn. But yeah, or like American, something like that.
You beat by Herman, you know what I mean? Let's see.
Yeah, it was a vet move, man. It was some fucking gamesmanship, dude. He was fucking slick Willie with that one. Like, yeah, he definitely played the system and he got heat, but they didn't catch it. So it's like, you know.
Danilo fought Kadis Abragamiov, whatever Abragamiov.
Yeah, that's right.
So I forgot what happened in that one.
I know Marquez won, but like Bragimov, like he's so bad. I think he actually got cut.
I don't like the odds on this one. If Mike is a minus 240, you know what I mean, right now, or is that
that's
50? This is
like, Mike Rodriguez should not be a minus 240 over anybody, really.
Yeah, exactly.
That should be like I don't know exactly how to set lines really at all, but if I would guess something like 150 something, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I would say literally like 165 would be like nail on, you know what I mean? And I guess still have to. I don't even have a face to name on Danilo right now, but I know Mike Rodriguez, and I mean, I don't know. That'd be like a dog or pass. Let's see what a prop is actually here.
Hey, bro, can I ask you something while you're checking that out?
Oh, yeah.
While I got you on stream as a professional handicapper, now
what do I do? The pros are the ones, you know. Go ahead.
What determines like what that number? Like, okay, you said 165. How did you get that number as opposed to? And I'm asking because I don't know. I'm not like pop quizzing you. I'm like, how the fuck did they get that? Like the difference between making it 155 or 165. Like how does one get to that?
It's like, well, it's what I would pay for it. You know what I mean? To me, that's what I would pay for the fight. Even though I have to do more like I did research on Danilo. That was more of like a blind one. But like, for instance, the Dariush Ferreira fight, I believe this has moved substantially. I thought, but Dariush was the favorite. No, I guess he opened at plus money and it's about to pick him right now. But like that one right there is actually probably aligned correctly. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like other ones, like here, let me go to other. All right, so the Renew and Chiassen fight, I don't mind Marion Renew at plus 180. I think that should be closer. You know what I mean?
Because I see a lot of like the only reason I ask is because I see a lot of like plus 115. Like, what's the difference between lining at 115 and 110? Is it just like arbitrary? Like, oh, I think it's worth a little bit extra, or like this person is a little bit more of a dog, like. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially in those situations. Okay. But when you're seeing like when it's like that, like 120 to like plus 105 or minus 105 and stuff like that, those are the books are actually trying to. They're getting action on a certain fighter, and they need to get more action on another fighter. You know what I mean? So
they make it like, oh, that's crazy that they're such and such an underdog, and then the money comes in on the dog.
Exactly. So they need a perfect scenario with the books is really. 50-50, you know what I mean? Getting 50% action on each, that'd be, ideal. 50% action on each fighter, as opposed to like 75% of the people on one guy, 25 on the other, because they can take a big
right because then people can play off the line and shit. Yep.
And 50, all that juice that say it's 50-50, but you know what I mean. People have to pay a lot of, you know what I mean. It's all adds up to the juice, especially when it comes to.
I was just curious. It's just, I've always found that shit very interesting. Like I said, I'm not a gambler, but like I said, my dad was. I grew up around that shit, and like I'm I'm like online buddies with all these other like gamblers and DJs and shit. So I figure it's interesting to me for sure.
We got another. De Silva just pulled out. Who's De Silva? Is he on this card? I saw. Yeah, looks like Mills just said De Silva pulled out fight.
Okay.
I don't see a De Silva on this card.
Pulled out. Okay.
I don't see De Silva on this card. Let me see the next card though.
Yeah, maybe it's the next card.
I don't see
because I know if they like someone tests positive and the fight's like 2 weeks down, they'll just scrap it because they won't. They'll have to like quarantine. They won't be able to like train or be around anybody and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that
could be the case.
Maybe, but you know what? That has to be with the quarantine. I think it's a 2-week thing now. Bo says Danilo, he did not like him the way he looked with the Bragmov. So he won, but it was a joke. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Like Ibrahimov is not a very good fighter. So yeah, I'm pre-tape. I'm definitely leaning slow Mike. Like he should have won the Herman fight. Like his fight IQ it leaves a little bit to be desired, but I think he's got enough to take care of Danilo.
Oh wait, Devontae Smith. Okay, so he was fighting Devontae Smith.
Okay.
So De Silva, and now but Devontae Smith. Oh, okay. So De Silva pulled out. And Devontae Smith is now fighting. What's his name? What was it again? Mills. I know we announced it earlier. I'm stoned, bro.
Oh, Justin James. Bo just said it.
Damn, Justin James. All right, so we got Smith.
Man, James has been getting some action, dude. That motherfucker's been busy.
And his dad, I believe, if I'm not correct, is either dying.
Yeah, his dad is terminally ill. Like he could go like any day now. I think if he has.
His dad was in his corner when he got knocked out, bro, or choked out. I can't remember which one.
Oh, I know, dude. I know.
But I'm sure his dad. That's who he wanted to be there anyway. It's tough. I had a bet against him, but like in my head, I'm like, well, if this happens, it's like a good deed in my head. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? I'll feel good for him, but
right.
Yeah, I got choked the fuck out.
Yeah, no, it sucks, man. I like, dude. Actually, and James. It's funny we're talking about like guys that you fade, like that you've been fading, they kind of burn you. So James actually, like, I picked him against Camacho. I was like, no, man, I think Camacho's kind of chinny. I think James is like, he's dangerous in the first round. I think he's going to knock him out. But ever since then, I've been like, could James do it again? And I've been getting burned so fucking bad. So, like, I've definitely tempered my expectations on Justin James. But, yeah, that's a good fight, man, Smith versus James, because Devontae Smith, like, he's good, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to tape that one. Yeah, Bo knows, old Guitar Hero. Yep. That's right.
Justin James, when it was with what's his name, the tattooed guy, 2 fights ago. It was right after James won his first fight in the UFC, knocked out what's his name, Camacho, and then he fought. What was his name? And that was like one of my best bets of the of that week.
Well, I can't remember, but then he fought Tucker after that.
Oh,
and he almost knocked Tucker out, dude. He almost knocked Tucker the fuck out with that uppercut. And I thought it was it. I was like, oh! I picked him too. I was like, oh, Guitar Hero. Like, oh, shit, he fucking did it. But nah, man. He just like, god damn, Tucker.
Yeah, it was Gavin Tucker. That was the bet. That was my bet. Yeah. And there was plus money, I think it was, because James, I think, was lined at a -1. I can't remember. They were close. But I'm not big on James. We'll see, though.
Yeah, he's basically like KO or bust in the first round. And other than that, he'll gas out. Like, he's not very like he's so inactive in the rounds. Like as far as his like punch activity and kick, like he just doesn't do enough, man. He just looks for that one big one.
Jesus, Smith has an 8-inch reach advantage.
Good.
Well, that's gonna help.
God, good gosh almighty.
That's gonna help. Justin James is probably gonna try to get in the clinch and. He's just wrestling, grappling. He's gonna have to.
Man, that's like it seems like when you have shit like that, you should be game planning to like set traps and shit. Like this guy has to close your reach. Like when he's got to do something to cover that gap because he's not really gonna do it with his feet. You know what I mean? Like he's a boxer and he's gonna be lead leg heavy. So it's just like if I was his coach, it's just like, man, come up with some fucking game plan to like. When that motherfucker tries to cover the reach, this is what you do. And I don't know what that would be because I'm not a fucking coach. Like I'm not qualified to be. But that's what I would be thinking if I was his coach because that's a big reach advantage, dude.
It is 8 inches. It's bigger than my man piece. So it's a huge reach advantage.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's a huge. The man. When you got a big, I like man. I didn't always make use of it, but I could, man, when I wanted to, dude. Especially if you
I
have an
made a
8 inch
couple
reach
mistakes
advantage.
where yeah, I know you're talking about. I made a couple mistakes where I've gotten too close to somebody before, paid for it, but ultimately, you know what I mean.
Yeah, like well, dudes, if you have
I
that, if
pop my
look,
jab 100 times at you before I'll hit you. You know what I
oh,
mean?
dude, exactly. You said it. You just said it. If you are an amateur fighter and you are tall and you
I
have an
reach
8
my
inch
arm
reach
out too,
advantage, you better be fucking throwing that jab.
and
When in
I
doubt,
look, yeah,
throw the jab.
and
Everything works off the jab. Dude. You can throw any
use your arm
combination
for
you
reach,
fucking want off a
and
jab.
keep your arm out for just reach. Just like I'll literally be fully extended, trying to like just paw, you know what I mean? Just paw. I'm like Nick Diaz does it the best, and Nate
Yeah.
Diaz. I should say actually Nate. I think at this point he'll be 6 inches, 4 inches from your face. You know what I mean? And just pop shot. You know what I mean?
Because if you have a quick jab, if you pop it out and bring it right back, that's a weapon, man. That's a long distance weapon, just like a fucking low kick, because you can explode and throw the jab and then go right back and be at a safe distance, and you can control the distance with the jab. It's offensive and defensive. You can keep somebody off you. You can keep them from setting up their own offense, because if they're thinking about what they're going to do and like setting shit up, and they're constantly getting that broomstick in the face, busting their nose up, it frustrates people and makes them do stupid shit. So like, man, the jab is such an underutilized weapon. It's not even funny.
Holloway does it great where he throws it from,
yeah.
from 6. I mean, he's halfway extended already with his hands. He just throws it 6 inches. You know what I mean? It pops you with it. You know what I mean?
Dude, it's literally like one of the first things you learn in boxing class. The first thing my first boxing coach, and like I'm older, I'm in my early 30s at this point. But the first thing my boxing coach ever fucking taught me, hey, this is a jab. This is the first punch you learn. Fucking jab.
And then it goes a jab right cross, cross. That's all the. I mean, I anybody in this chat right now, I urge to, when you can, just take striking classes. They're fun, and most of all, something that you might need.
You can knock somebody out with a jab.
I have knocked some. Well, I've knocked people down with a jab, not out cold, but right in the chin. Just all you have to do, it's where you hit them. It's not really how hard you hit them. It's where you hit them. You know what I mean?
Fucking Kovalev knock Yard out with a jab.
Yeah. Those are bigger gloves as well. But if you just nip somebody on the jab with your fist,
didn't Cowboy drop Iaquinta with a jab? He dropped someone.
He probably did.
Someone dropped Edson, or Edson dropped somebody with a jab. I can't remember which way it was, but either
jabs. Stiff jabs.
Either Edson Barbosa dropped somebody with a jab, or someone dropped him with a jab. I can't remember.
Everybody has that connection from ear to ear. It goes right down your jaw, all the way down up to upside.
Oh yeah, that nerve behind your jaw, like right under your ear.
Oh yeah, my brother caught me there once, and it's the only time I've ever been dropped, just right down to my knee. And
it doesn't hurt. You just go. You're just like everything. You just feel like gum. You just feel like everything goes to jelly.
Since I shit you not, I was 100% coherent and didn't do anything with like the mind thing. My left knee just gave out on me. You know what I mean?
Your body does weird shit when you get hurt.
Yep. And I remember right when my knee hit the ground, it was like it was like hike. You know what I mean? Like right back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but motherfucker hits hard. We're arguing right now. I got my door shut, so I don't have to get into another fist fight with him.
So man, so yeah, let's talk about this motherfucking we talked a little bit about Edgar Sanhan. Let's talk about Overeem Volkov. Let's talk about Overeem Volkov, dude.
I'm gonna wash my mouth out. Go ahead.
So to me, this Overeem is Overeem. Like, you know exactly what you're gonna get. Volkov, it could be the case where he's improving fight to fight. So there could be a chance that Volkov is going to do something that we maybe haven't seen as much. But Overeem, even with him adjusting his game, and grappling more, you kind of know what you're going to get with Overeem. And it's a lot of good. There's the worst thing really is just the chin, but you're getting like so much fucking high level striking experience. So like he's good. Like when he gets on top, look the fuck out. Like that motherfucker's ground and pound is nasty, and like his clinch, you do not like. That's what I'm saying, man. Like Volkov, like, dude, go ahead. What are some of your thoughts on that?
Those fucking elbows, bro. You know what I mean? They will split you. I mean, but Overeem is getting older. You know what I mean? I think this is a coin flip fight. What's it lined at?
Let me look. I'm gonna pull up best fight odds. But I would think that Volkov would maybe be a slight favorite. No, a slight favorite either way would not surprise me because I think that's fair. A big favorite either way would kind of like I would be a little surprised at that.
I wonder how close it is.
Let me see. Let's see. Right. Hey, what the fuck? All right, hold up. Shout out to the 9 people in the chat, man. Appreciate you guys.
It's fucking good.
Yeah, things were a little. We had some static early on, but we sorted it out. Looks like it all got sorted out, like us men do. Okay, so yeah, Volkov is a slight favorite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's a 175 on 5 dimes. Bovada, he's a 190. Volkov is a 190 favorite on Bovada. 155 is a comeback for Overeem on that.
Not sure how.
Bet DSI is 179 for Volkov and 148 for Overeem. So yeah, it's all about that 150, 155, 160 for the Overeem. That's fucking interesting, man. That's fucking interesting.
I don't mind the dog shot on Overeem.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm on Overeem fight. I just think like you always have to be nervous, man. You always have to be nervous with that chinny chin chin because he can be chinny chin chinned. But
hit that little prop then that goes down and see what no distance is.
Let's see. What is? God damn it!
Those little arrows.
Oh, here we go. Money line, decimal, fractional. That's not the right one. Okay, parlay. Here we go. Click on a line to add it to your parlay. Is that what you're talking about?
No, 1 second.
Oh, you're talking about the props. Never mind. No, man, I'm too retarded.
Minus 335.
Okay.
No distance.
Inside the distance is minus what?
335.
335? Shit. Yeah, I mean,
you could parlay that.
That's the thing. Over 5 rounds, dude. Okay, look, like I know that Overeem is not the wrestler per se that Curtis Blades is, but he does not have bad takedowns, and he is good at faking and getting reactive takedowns off of like punches and strikes. So, dude, if he continues to take Volkov down and get on top, it's not going to last, man. And likewise, if Volkov can find the off switch, it's not going to go 5 rounds. So yeah, I think the inside the distance would not be a bad play for all those gamblers out there. I don't know about you. I don't like to give too much gambling advice, but I got a capper that actually knows what the fuck he's talking about. So what do you think about the? Do you like the inside the distance there?
Yeah, Nick? for a parlay piece, I think that's definitely parlayable. I think I'm going to have a couple parlays. Mills, what do you think about the parlay? No distance with other bets, with a couple other bets on the card. And I think Alberto had Nick, did I invest in GameStop? I did not. Why? What happened? What's up, Smith?
Yeah, because it's hard. What's going on? Hey, Smith, I was I gotta give you another shout out while you're in here now, man. Go check out Smith's MMA betting's MECCA hype video, man. Go check that shit out. Yeah, but what's up, Smith? But yeah, dude. So because with this fight, it's hard to see with Volkov being he is a pretty decent striker. It's hard to see Overeem's chin holding up for 5 rounds. Conversely, like Volkov does not have an iron chin himself, and Overeem
he did a Rosenstruck though, and he's a fucking. He almost. I mean, I had money on Overeem, and I still feel like I should have won that fight. He wasn't out of it. He wasn't even. He didn't even get knocked down.
Oh yeah, dude. No, that was kind of like not going back and looking at that. Like, man, they should have stopped that. Like, because it would have gone to the cards, and Reem would have won out of the cards. Even if they had given Rosenstruck a 10-8, I still could have seen Reem winning by a point. Like, I don't know, man.
Now,
dude. Well, the other thing I was gonna say is like, dude, with Overeem, like that motherfucker has serious knockout power, man. As far like Overeem is a glass cannon for real. Like that cannon can fuck people up. Like especially like you said, like that Muay Thai work and those knees and shit, dude. He's Overeem to me has the nastiest knees in heavyweight.
It depends the shape we get. If we get a good Overeem, we get a guy that's been camping, like real deal, like because I feel like he goes in these like spurts where he's like serious and not serious. You know what I mean? Because he'll come in like out of shape at times. You know what I mean? So he's been doing it so long, it must be like repetitive at this point to him. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what I mean? But he's getting towards the end of his career where he needs to fucking show up every fight. Otherwise, you'd be cut real quick. He takes a devastating head kick knockout in the first round. We might see Overeem hanging gloves up. You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. I mean, he's in getting into double-digit knockout. He might already be in double-digit knockout losses. So I don't have his shit right in front of me. Well, I'll pull it up just for the fuck of it since we got a little bit. But yeah, like I know he's at least been. I think he's been knocked out like 11 times. Maybe I'm thinking of Arlovsky, but I think it's double digits. Let's see. Alistair Overeem. Nah, Overeem's one of my favorite fighters, though, man. If he's not in the top 5, he's definitely in the top 10. Let's see. Yeah, he's been knocked out 14 times. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. But dude, like he was a cunt hair away from being UFC champion because he dropped Stipe and he had him on Queer Street, dude. So it's just he is the like ultimate glass cannon, dude. Because like it's looking. Say what?
I'm sorry. I was typing something.
14 KO losses.
Wow.
Right.
You would think they start making rules where if you have 10 knockout losses, you got to retire.
All right. So before the UFC, let me look at this real quick.
And I would say like if you have 10 knockout losses in a 10-year span, it should be like that. I think because that's over like what 20 years.
6. Yeah. Sorry, I was just counting. So he had 6 knockout losses before he got to the UFC in like Pride and other organizations. But so yes, in the UFC, he has, 14 minus 6. He has 8 losses, 8 KO losses. So this is his UFC. But like, dude, almost all Overeem does not have many decisions in the UFC. So this is his record. Check this out. And everybody listen. This is Alistair Overeem. In the UFC since 2013. Opens up, Brock Lesnar knocks him out to the body. Antonio Silva, KO, loss, knocked out by Silva, knocked out by Travis Brown with that.
Bigfoot Silva?
So what?
That was Bigfoot.
Bigfoot, yeah. Knocked out by Bigfoot Silva. Knocked out by Travis Brown with that front kick to the face. Decisions Frank Mir. Knocked out by Ben Rothwell. Knocks out Stefan Struve. Decision Roy Nelson. Knocks out Junior. Knocks out Andrei Arlovsky. Dude almost fucking won the belt, dude. He went on a tear, almost won the belt, knocked out by Stipe with some of the nastiest ground and pound I've ever seen. Then he comes back, knocks out Mark Hunt with that fucking knee. KO's Mark Hunt face fucking first with that knee. Decisions Verdum. Knocked into the fucking stratosphere by Ngannou. Knocked out by Curtis Blades, some of the nastiest ground and pound I've ever seen. Knocks out Sergey Pavlovich. Knocks out Alexei Oleinik. Gets kind of bullshit knocked out by Rosenstrike, knocks out Walt Harris, knocks out Augusto Sakai. That's Alistair Overeem. That motherfucker he's either getting knocked out or he's knocking somebody else out. So this is going to be a great fucking fight.
And times he's been knocked out together. Jesus Lord.
It's crazy, dude. It's crazy. The motherfucker is like a legend, man. So I'm definitely rooting for him, and I think he's actually. I just think if he doesn't get KO'd, I just think he's a much better fighter. But we'll see, man. He's so chinny, man. He's so chinny. It doesn't take a world beater to knock Overeem out. So that's why anytime he fights, it's like, oh God, is he gonna get fucking sparked? Fuck, you know.
What up, Slaughter?
What's up, Jeff? What's going on, man? Salute to Jeff Slaughter in the building, man. Go check out if you're in the San Antonio area. Go check out was it Southtown 101? Is that the one?
Yeah,
that's the one, baby.
I'm gonna be going there probably in the next. I couldn't say longer than 6 months, but I want to get that. They're this famous peanut butter burger. I want to get.
Fuck yeah.
I love fucking peanut butter, so there's no
El
way.
Jefe.
No way to go wrong.
Yeah, man. El Jefe. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué pasa?
I think
What's
so.
going on, man?
Slaughter, are some of the guys going live tonight for the wrestling match? I thought we were at least.
Fuck, man. That's what's up. There was something I was gonna say.
That shit was crazy.
Hey.
You got Otis, bro, and I had him on my.
Dude, I was so pumped, man. I was like, yeah, dude, because I love Otis, man. He's one of my favorites. He's so funny, and he was like,
time too.
Dude, he did, man. He was rocking and rolling, and I was like, dude, it was just like the biggest roller coaster, and then he gets tossed out. I was like, fuck.
I thought he should have stayed longer. Like my guy, I don't even think half the people knew who he was. Like I was so mad, you know what I mean? My guy Zoe was announcing him too before I could see him because he was a little ahead of me. I'm like, I wanted to see him. You know what I mean? I got a little mad. And I saw him like, oh my god, who's this little girl? But Slaughter's son won it.
Fuck yeah, dude. He had Edge. That's right. Yeah. So shout out to fucking Young Slaughter, man. That's what's up. That's tight.
Young Slaughter. Yeah, 450. He better
representing, man.
I know his dad bought him in, so he better be breaking his dad off some bills.
Right.
He better.
Don't you
And Mo would have got second place. This is the all right. So this is the craziest part. Ready? So Mo had the favorite. I'm trying to remember his name. Who was the final three and the final two, and then the guy in the back came out limping from his knee.
Orton came out at the very end, out of nowhere.
Edge versus I'm trying to remember his name. Edge versus.
Was it who was the second to last? I can't remember, man.
I bet both of them, but I bet more on the other guy, so I was pissed.
Was Strowman in there? Wasn't Strowman one of the last ones?
No, who was it, guys? In Mills and who was Mo's character? Who did Mo have? It was
Jeff said for real, he gave me his own $20. That's what's up, man. Hell yeah. Look, young Slaughter making boss moves already.
That's messed up, Slaughter. He should have gave you more. He should have broke you off a little more than that.
Yeah, he said, yeah, Dad, get me paid. Superstar.
He's hustling already. There we go. Raised him right, brother. Seth Rollins, that's right. Seth Rollins. He had Rollins.
Rollins, yeah, dude. Oh man, I was heated because I do not like.
Right, what? It's Rollins versus Edge, and I'm thinking, bam, fucking Little Slaughter's in the money, and so is Mo. And I text him all, I'm like, bro, you're in the money. You're getting 150 or 40. He's like, shh, don't say anything yet. And then all of a sudden, this dude comes out from the back that we all forgot, right? And throws out, you know who? I thought he was gonna throw Edge out, you know what I mean? But throws out freaking Mo's guy. I saw Mo at first was gonna go nuts. He's like, you know what? This shit happens. It was just crazy. But
dude, it was.
The two of the fighters I bet were in the final three, but none of them won.
Yeah, man, that was a good time though, man. That was just like such a up down, like it was a lot of fun, dude. Me and the wife were laughing so fucking hard because we were like, she loves pro wrestling, right? And we're sitting there and like. She was like, "Oh, who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?" And it's like, "Here it comes!" Like number 20, like Otis. We're like, "Yeah, dude!" Like we love Otis. It was like we were laughing so hard when he went out. We're like, "Fuck, no!"
Right? That's the cool thing. Get everybody together.
It was so much fun.
Families are watching. We got a little bit of money on it. It's not gonna kill us, but making it's gonna be awesome.
Right, dude. Get a little spice it up a little bit, you know.
Reminds me of like DraftKings almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. And now see, I fuck that kind of stuff. I do that, man. Like I said, I was in a money league for a pick'em and then fantasy too.
Slaughter goes, my son's 12. He knows what's up, dude. Yeah, that's that age.
Hell yeah.
He knows what's going on. He ain't no pussy boy 12. My kid's is tough. I mean, the son of a bitch.
Jeff said his son is the fucking he's the one fucking taking lunch monies and fucking. I'm just kidding. I'm just joking, man. Yeah, that's funny, man.
He shoots hoops.
Beating all these other little kids' asses.
Man, I can't wait to go to San Antonio. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun.
No, it's great, man.
I think we're actually going to meet up somewhere else.
Shout out to Jeff and Minnie Slaughter. That's what's up.
I think we're going to Vegas. So if you ever want to go to Vegas, let us know. We're trying to get a bunch of people together. Everybody, you know what I mean? Not just the guys, the whole family crew. So,
man, yeah, it's hard to foresee me really getting away with that and escaping with my life. So I'll probably have to respectfully pass or take a rain check at this point. But I definitely appreciate the offer.
All right. Take the wife too. It's not just I know there'll be wives there as well. But it's up to you.
Right on. Well, yeah, if it's I mean, it'll just be a matter of me talking her into it. Because I know we both talked about wanting to go to Vegas. So if it's like a mixed company affair, then fuck yeah. I'll put a bug in her ear, see if I can see. So I'll check. I did
it in Miami with with Danny and Brady when we went and did that thing.
Yeah, I saw that.
But a year and a half ago with SBR, well, longer now, 2 years ago with SBR, we did a Miami trip with Jimmy in the bag and whatnot, and I was the first on site, and it was just me and Jimmy and a couple other guys there that night. I stayed in Jimmy's room, got up in the morning, we just freaking drank all day, went to the beach. Like 40 people flew down, like 20 people from the panel and 20 other cappers. It was a lot of fun, you know what I mean? So you get everybody together, you film a bunch of footage and have a bunch of fucking fun, and which is most important, you know what I mean? And we placed some bets live at the casino. You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Oh, you're right. All right, so this is for you, Sense. One day we're coming to harass Mo, so we'll be in Arkansas. I'll buy you dinner and drinks and some.
Oh shit, man! Yeah, I'll have to. Man, dude, I haven't been to Arkansas. I haven't been back to Arkansas since I think the last time I was there was 2010, dude.
You're in Missouri, right?
No. I'm on the East Coast. I'm on the East Coast.
Gotcha.
I'm in the Mid Atlantic area region.
Gotcha. You don't have to give it away.
But yeah, man, I need to go back to Arkansas, man. I still have family that live there, and yeah, I love Little Rock, man. I love that state, and I like Texas too, man. I haven't like spent nearly as much time in Texas as Arkansas, but like I said, my mom's side of the family, it all originates from Texarkana, like going back like generations. So I need to spend some more time in that East Texas area, and like I want to get down to San Antonio and Houston a little bit too. So
I've never been to Texas once, so always got to try.
It's tight, bro. I'm not bullshitting you. Texas is like, they're not kidding, man. Like everything is bigger in Texas. You just feel like you're in a different country. Especially when you start getting like okay, so. East Texas, especially where you cross from Arkansas to Texas, like in Mena, like that area, it kind of looks more or less the same. But once you start getting out to like West Texas, like it starts to really stretch out into that big sky country and like the rolling plains and stuff. And you can really it starts to like, okay, we're somewhere else now. Like it starts to stretch out, man. And like Texas is fucking massive. Like it's like its own fucking country, man. It's not. I'm not bullshitting you. Like they could. It's crazy, man. I want to spend more time in Texas, but I have had nothing but good experiences there.
I like to go. I want to go just have some fun with the boys, freaking. But I think like Jeff wants. I mean, he'd rather probably go. I know we at least said I'll at least like to film there at least once, and or maybe start off there, make a little adventure, and we drive to Vegas or something like that. Who knows? We'll figure it out, but. We got to get a big crew together, all the pubbers and whatnot, and guys like yourself that are fucking been there since the beginning. You know what I mean? So, man, appreciate that. Always put the link. PSR, hashtag PSR. That's dope, man. Appreciate that a lot.
Oh yeah, man, for sure. Yeah, I always like to show love to the channels and my buddies that I support. Hey, let me see.
Tony, make that
nice.
that show. This is just my 2 cents about that, wherever you want to word it, but my you know what I mean? My 2 cents of bam. I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fucking banger. Yeah,
I might do that, man. I might have to do a little segment and like focus on like one particular thing. Dude, I love New Mexico, man. Like I won't say what?
I've been to Mexico, Cancun. That's about it though.
Oh, nice. Fuck yeah, it's spring break.
No, actually, right when I graduated. Wait, was it spring break? No, I think it was right when we graduated. No, right when we graduated, a bunch of all high schools in South Florida were going there. So me and my buddy went there. We stayed at the Fiesta Americana. We were one level above. Like when I say one level above, literally, I could have spit down and hit Paris Hilton in her head if she was leaning over.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, Paris and Nikki Hilton, her sisters. If you look up the
Nice.
Fiesta Americana in Cancun, I didn't pay for it. My buddy did. I went to a private school, and he was one of the rich kids that were there. But my buddy, you know what I mean? He paid for everything.
Right.
I was there on an athletic scholarship or academic scholarship, you know what I mean? But it's really athletic scholarship. Quote unquote, exactly. So, and we had 4 nights there, bro. We're at the Coco Bongo. Freaking, I'm ordering freaking Bud Lights and Budweiser or Budweisers because I thought they were cheaper. I come to fucking find out they're more expensive because they're imported in. Corona's cheaper. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? I start drinking Corona, and then I go take a piss on the street, right? I unzip my pants, and this kid walks by. Thank God for him. I never saw him again. He goes, dude, you know you can get freaking arrested and put in jail for a week for pissing on the streets here. I'm like, no.
God.
I pick her up, and I kid you not, they walk around, these little Mexican guys with fucking assault rifles. 2 Mexican cops walk around with assault rifles. And I would have been caught with my dick in my hand and in jail for fucking at least 4 or 5 days. And that wasn't even the worst. Well, God kind of was the worst for it. But then my buddy wanted to get some Molly, you know what I mean? And I'm like, I wasn't into it. And I only had like a year shit with that. But him and his girl that he brought wanted to get some Molly. So they get it from this guy, right? And they do the little handshake thing, right? And as they do that, 2 cops see it and start walking over, and I'm like, "We're going to jail," you know what I mean? Or they're going to jail, and I'm stuck here, you know what I mean? He paid for the whole, you know what I mean? And the cops walk up and do the same fucking handshake and grab Molly themselves and walk off.
Damn.
Yep. Yeah, because we were like, look at the guy, like the cops are coming, dude. The cops are coming. He goes, "Don't worry, man, don't worry." And they walk up and same handoff. I was like, "What is going on here? This is corrupt."
That's crazy, dude. That's some fucking that's definitely some gnarly corruption shit, dude. I love New Mexico though, man. When I drove, I've only driven through and stayed like it was a road trip when I was a little bit younger, but drove through Taos, stayed near Taos, like drove through the high desert. But New Mexico, I want to go back there too, man. Like I want the Southwestern United States was so fucking cool, like that shit, like they call it the land of enchantment for a reason, man. Like that shit is dope. Like seeing Shiprock and all that stuff, like New Mexico and like that desert, that high desert is dope. But dude, another thing that was cool, like I can't remember the name of the forest. It's like a national forest or a national park. It's on the border of Texas and New Mexico, I think. And it was sick, man. It had all these we pulled off and we're like smoking and shit down by it was like a stream right along the roadside, like this, like it almost looked like a fucking river, man, a roaring stream with like waterfalls and shit, but it was somewhere on like the Texas New Mexico border.
So that's when Florida, you got canals that stink, you know what I mean? Hucks, nasty canals that pull fish out of there, you eat them, you're gonna die. Stuff like that, you know what I mean? In Florida, you have the beach.
That's it. Cardone knows. What's up, Cardone? Yeah, he knows what I'm talking about.
Like National Forest. Maryland has them. I went to, because I signed papers were at Garrett Community College in Garrett County in Maryland after I hurt my knee when I was supposed to go to Air Force Academy and play ball. And
nice.
They took my boys, because my buddy was already there for a year. He took me, him and his friends took me to this fucking waterfall, bro. I kid you not, bro. Where they're jumping off, doing cannonballs and this freezing fucking, the most gorgeous thing ever, just on a side little area. You know what I mean? It's just,
dude,
nothing like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But dude, if you're ever in Arkansas, man, if you're ever in northern Arkansas, the Buffalo River, the motherfucking Buffalo River is so fucking gorgeous. The bluffs on the Buffalo River. It's a national river. It's got great fishing. It's got the waters are so fucking clear. You can see all the fucking fish, dude. It looks like some shit out of like the Legend of Zelda. Like you can see all that shit. And fucking like there's some great spots for cliff jumping. And I've done some cliff jumping off some, obviously cliffs, obviously into the Buffalo River. But there's a great wilderness trail, Ponca Wilderness Trail, that goes through. It crosses the river like 5 times. There's good spots to cliff jump on that. Dude, but like that shit, like the Buffalo River is great for that kind of shit. If you're into like floating trips and fishing and like camping and fucking shit like that.
Are there crocodiles there?
Crocodiles, fuck no. No. The only thing you got to worry about in northern Arkansas is you definitely got to worry about motherfucking cottonmouths. You definitely got to worry about cottonmouths and water moccasins.
We have those.
Wild hogs. Wild hogs are bad in like northwest Arkansas, but that's about it.
I'll fuck a hog up. I'll pull that knife out, and me and him will go at it, man to man, man to boar. And
like it's like northern. It's like the interior highlands, like the Ouachita Mountains and shit, the Ozark Mountains. I mean, but yeah, that's the Buffalo River is fucking dope as shit. Anybody that's from Arkansas, like Mo and Ark, they'll know what I'm talking about, man. People okay, so in Virginia, people like to float the James. Like that's like a big thing, like for like college kids and like just people like to like young people, like when they have a good time, like, you know, do some outdoor shit. They all like float the James, like get in inner tubes and shit and float the river. But like in Arkansas, people do that shit in the Buffalo River because the university, like I had a brief stint at the University of Arkansas. Like technically it's my alma mater, but anyway, it's up in northwest Arkansas. It's not far from Buffalo River put in. So that's what kids do there. Like they float the Buffalo River. And like, you know, if you're like in college, man, like, and you're like, if you go to college anywhere, dude, if you go to college anywhere around northern Arkansas, like if you go to school like Mizzou or anything, go float the Buffalo River. If you want to fucking like kick it and like be around a bunch of fucking girls in bikinis, because they will be jam packed on that river, dude. It's a good time. But yeah, it's
like 3 people. You know what I mean? 2, actually 2 other people, 3 people total. Actually 4 people. 4 is good. 4, it's hard to go missing because it's hard to, you know what I mean, dispose of 4 bodies. 3, a little easier. So, but yeah, I'd love to do something like that. Hit up a bunch of crazy little things like that and just whatnot. Just need the time. You know what I mean? It's fucking gotta work.
Fuck yeah, dude. It's like, man, I've had several like really fun like flow trips. And yeah, there's some great cliff jumping and like it's a good time, dude. And if you like to fish, dude, it's really good river fishing, like, good trout fishing and stuff. And yeah,
it's probably my favorite thing to do other than spearfish. And other than that,
dude, I've never gone out on a boat and deep sea fished. I've only like as far as like ocean fishing, it's only been in the surf or off a pier.
My dad had a 52-foot carver. We kept it in the Keys at the KOA campground for about 15 years of my life, and until I think I was 19 when we sold it. But when I was 17, 18, I used to go to the Keys with my buddies, and we go up for the weekend, sleep on the boat because there's 2 rooms or 1 room, and then like an area, like almost like a living area, 2 couches type deal with a TV. You know what I mean? So we just bunk up and whatnot. We go out at like 5 in the morning and fish till like freaking 6, 7 o'clock at night. Troll a lot, then we'll bottom fish, troll. But in the Keys, you go 20, 30 miles out and you're still in 30 feet of water. You know what I mean? Literally.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, so you can hit mad reefs up and shit. Look for seaweed and whatnot, and any type of big objects that are floating around, because that's where the dolphin, aka mahi, not the flipper dolphin, are chilling and whatnot. And yeah, man, that was a great time for in my life. Back when we had the boat. Yeah, saltwater fishing is the best fishing there is, because there's so much.
Now I've done a lot of freshwater fishing, dude. I've done a lot of like a shit ton of lake fishing, man. Especially there's good lake fishing in Arkansas, man. There's a ton of lakes, and like it's good. You can pull a lot of different shit. You can get like white bass. You can get fucking largemouth, smallmouth. Dude, really good brim fishing, really good crappie fishing in Arkansas. Like you can pull some monster fucking crappie out of the fucking like you want to talk about dropping a line down through a hole in a pier and pulling some monster crappie. You can do that at some lakes in Arkansas, man. Crappie's good eating too.
But the thing is, with the ocean, the variety of fish you can catch. It's like you got no clue especially when you're bottom fishing, unless you're in like a reef and you're pulling up snapper after snapper after snapper. But like it could be a spotted grouper, it could be. Hold on one second, let's talk call, okay?
Very good. Yeah, that's what I've always. That's why I've always wanted to do more saltwater fishing or deep sea fishing, because with the lake, you more or less know what you're gonna get. You know you're gonna get some big ass bass. You know, gonna be some fucking. There might be like some with you get some rivers, you might get some like crazy, like, you know, alligator gar or something, but like you more or less know what you're gonna get. Man, you start fishing the ocean, that deep sea fishing, sometimes, man, you just never know what you're gonna pull out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And then you catch you a fish, you cut that motherfucker in pieces, and you put that thing on the end of your hook and you toss it out and see what you get. That's what I think is kind of cool about that fucking ocean fishing and deep sea. And I haven't done a whole lot of it, man, but I definitely would like to at some point. Either like a half day trip or a day trip out on a fucking ship and toss some shit out there. Give me a fucking some tuna or a big ass, and I don't know, just even a mackerel or something. Shit, something. I don't know, man. I think it should be tight. Let's just go on the chat. Talking about shit. Cardone says if it will pop up. God damn. Well, my shit's being slow as fuck.
All right, here we go. Sorry about that. But yeah, the ocean, the variety of fish you can bring up, it's ridiculous, man. And when you're trolling, if you get something big on the line, bro, you're reeling that bad boy in for 4 or 5 hours at times.
See now see what Dry Spicy said. Now see what I'll do. I'll sit on that goddamn pier and I will drop a fucking hook with a minnow on it and pull a monster fucking crappie. There's some spots you can do that in Arkansas, in some Arkansas lake fishing, where you just big ass crappie, just with a bucket of minnow, just yank those. You get a honey hole, man, you yank those motherfuckers out all day, dude.
I mean, shit. Dude, go to Johnny Cordone. Yeah. Hey, Johnny, when are you doing it? Can I tag along? Because I don't know how to snowboard ski, but I definitely would love to see the sun of San Diego and Gamble in Vegas. So I am going in August though as well. So we'll see.
Bro, so the wife and I have this like plan, like it was gonna kind of be our unofficial honeymoon when the traveling gets a little bit easier, but we're planning like I've been to California once on a cross country trip. Drove to California, but I haven't been to like Oregon or like I really want to see Seattle and like Washington State. So we're planning to we want to do a trip, like fly into Seattle, like rent a car and then drive from Seattle down to like Northern California, stay at like those bed and breakfasts where it's kind of like a bed and breakfast, but they have like weed and shit, and like they have like pre-rolls for you and like a little sample and shit. Like stay in those because we're both like big stoners. So it's like we kind of want to do that. That's kind of like our honeymoon shit.
They have that? They have something
they call them bud and breakfast, and they have they'll have this is like our menu. It's like a bed and breakfast, but then they'll have like, oh, this is our menu. You know, we have this chill like garden and all this stuff. Yeah, like it's awesome, man. In California.
Oh wow, I gotta do that one of these days. Just like
I think there's some there's some in the in Washington State too.
I'll throw that in the bucket list.
Yeah, dude.
And hopefully that can bring me a nice chick too.
Oh yeah, that's always nice, man. Always nice to have a little female companionship. Oh, hey, yes. Can you hold it down for 1 second? I'll be right back, dude.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, man. Hold up.
Yeah, you're good. It's nice vagina lips on your face. Oh, I would love it. Would love it. Spicy Cardone. I can handle anything, Slaughter. I can handle anything. When you meet me, you'll understand that. You'll understand. I am game no matter what. No matter what goes down, yes comes out of my mouth. Unless it's, has to do with like robbing a bank or something like that. But other than that, I am down. As long as I'm drinking beer and a shot here and there, I'll drink all damn night. I'm going to go in the wilderness with Johnny Cardone. Hope I come back, but that'd be dope. I'm going to wear the same headband he's wearing in this picture right here. And some sunglasses. I'm going to grow my beard out. And we're going bear hunting. Bear scouting. And hikes in the mountains. Jumping off cliffs 60 feet or more. Paragliding through the air. Cutting the ropes at about 20 feet, ducking and rolling. I'm ready to rock and roll. Scott, I used to be a big beer and liquor, all night. When I was out, not at my house. I can never do that. I can only kick back and drink beer at my house, watching sports and stuff like that, or podcasting. But like when I go out, I used to drink a lot of liquor. I just cut it out. I got drunk too fast, and it's more expensive. I like to enjoy the night, not forget about it. Not forget about it, girl. Yo, Cardone, man. I want to hit a rap sesh up. I want to make a little song. I need to just give me like 15 seconds worth, maybe 20. I'll cut a nice little 3 or 4 or 5 bars. All right. I'm telling you, I can hang. I can hang, man. Tonight, yeah, guys, anybody else that's listening, we are live tonight at 8 p.m. Obviously, we have Senses still streaming. Don't leave Sense channel. But we're going to do the WWE tonight. Mo is hosting it. I'll be jumping on like 10 minutes late, I think. Max, my niece, is coming over soon. Just want to say hello to her for a little while, but it's going to be on Pub Culture Radio, not Pub Sports. Pub Culture Radio, PCR channel. So we got the PSR channel, now the PCR channel. So like we got a bunch of ideas coming up. You'll see them coming. Slaughter's got one coming out soon. He'll be announcing that. So yes, sir. Would you say, Scotty boy? Yeah, I have not been to a bar customer very often. I have not been a bar customer very often. I hear you. I call it a pub, but which isn't funny. I've been calling it a pub my whole life, and I work for Pub Sports Radio. But I'm not a club person. I'm not all the lights. All that bullshit.
Yeah, I'm back. Sorry about that, dude. I appreciate you doing that. Sorry, bro.
You're good. I'm not about that friggin' VIP table, $300 plus the $300 worth of alcohol. You have to do. I like a nice simple pub where I can walk around.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. I mean? That's finding your local watering hole where it's like good people, like the shit, like the cheer shit, where everybody knows your name kind of stuff. Like that's what's up, man. That's where it's at.
Yeah, mine's Packy's. I've been going there since I was 9, 2 cents. 9.
Nice. So check it out. So my brother, and for a while when I was single, I went to this place too. It's called it's in Virginia. It's called Jack Brown's, and they kind of have they have like specialty like hamburgers. They have like they do specialty hamburgers. They're really dank, but they have like they do like craft brew, and they'll have a bunch of different like craft brew like vendors like come through and they just have a big variety of craft beer, and they have like a kind of like they have called a notcher club. It's like a drinking club basically, and you for every like new kind of like beer that you drink, you get like one notch on your list, and then once you hit 100, you get discounts, and they just give you like, it's kind of like a club. It's kind of like a hangout, like drinking club. And my brother has like done like that's his spot, man, and like him and his wife have been going there for like years, like dude, and they are like legends in that motherfucking place, dude. Like both of them are what's called like saints, so they have like 1,000 like notches on their shit, and like they have their own day where they can like pick their own beer, and the vendor will like fucking bring it in for them, and like they can drink that beer all day for free, and like they get to decide which fucking beers are on tap for the specials and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Like if you like to go and like chill at the pub or the bar and you're in Virginia, like Central Virginia, I think there's one in Charlottesville, there's one in Harrisonburg, and then there's one in like Virginia Beach, I want to say, or Williamsburg. But yeah, Jack Brown's, man, that's their spot.
Jackie Brown's, I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I have one, but like, so what they do is like once you hit 100, right? Once you hit 100 different like beers, and I don't really drink like that anymore. And I never was a big drinker even when I did, but you get like, they give you like a shirt, and it's kind of like a bowling shirt, but you can put like different like patches and shit on it. So people will get all kinds of different like crazy patches, and they'll put pins on it and shit. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
I like to go there.
Yeah, it's good. I mean, it's a good time, man. Especially, dude, if you're in Charlottesville, I'll let me know if you're gonna be in that area. I mean, I'll fucking meet you there, dude. But yeah, if you're in Central Virginia or Virginia at all, check out Jack Brown's. I think there's like 3 or 4 locations.
You know where Morgantown is?
West Virginia? Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I don't know real well, but I've been there a couple times.
So when I signed with Garrett Community College, I ended up meeting a girl about 2 weeks after I signed there, and I was supposed to leave about 3 weeks after that, and I fucking chickened out and said, "Fuck it, I don't want to play baseball anymore." I met the love of my life. Broke up with her 4 years later. Worst mistake.
Oh yeah, of course.
Right. So, but when I visited the year before there, went to Morgantown, and when I went there and signed Morgantown, and then I went back another year to visit. And we went to Morgantown. Every single time I was there, that place is freaking popping, bro.
Oh shit! So you were fucking signed to play baseball for West Virginia?
No, for Garrett Community College. And
okay.
Maryland, but we would go to Morgantown, which is only an hour from where.
Okay, yeah, I got you.
But WVU was a good school. I mean, tell you the truth, a school like WVU would have been interesting to me. I have Air Force Academy was my choice. My uncle is still in the Air Force to this day.
Nice.
And I was going to have every freaking royalty in the book. I was going to play ball at the academy and then probably go into the Air Force, but not like listed, you know what I mean? But like for some sort of, and I blew that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, dude.
But that was my knee. That wasn't me mentally blowing it. You know what I mean? So,
bro, yeah, like, man, there's only so much you can control with that, man. Like an injury, like, fuck, man, what are you gonna do? You know, like that sucks.
Healthy kid my whole life. Never had only thing with a little bit of a back injury, or back problem because I was tall and I caught a lot until my to third.
Dude, I hadn't had like injuries or any problems like that because I played sports. Like I played soccer my whole life, like tennis or football. But I played soccer, I played tennis. Like I haven't played like a year of Pop Warner football. Like I played I played a few years of Y ball. Like I played like different sports. But man, I tell you what, 15, 20 years of it's damn near over 20 years total, like of landscaping. Fuck my back up, dude. I have two blown discs, 2 like herniated discs, and yeah, man, and a lot of fucking back pain to go with it. So yeah,
you're tall.
Oh yeah. Too. Well, yeah, that's just tall, like being tall and bending over, digging holes in the ground would just equals fucked up back, pretty much.
And then I worked for my dad's roofing company, fucking from 22 to 20 to like 23, 24, and that's carrying up fucking on each fucking shoulder.
Oh, roofing, Bubba, you already know roofing's a fucking man's job. That's a fucking man's job, dude.
My dad's still doing it. It'd be 62 April Fool's Day. That's his birthday. It's the funniest thing. April Fool's Day.
Oh, dude, like roofing, construction, landscaping. I'm not talking like pruning and stuff. I'm talking like landscape installation, like digging holes and rolling trees in the ground. It's fucking man's job. I've only seen, and this is not, I know I'm going to sound super misogynistic. Look, check it out. So I know, bro, I know I'm going to sound super misogynistic when I say this, but like, I've only seen one, and I've worked, granted, this is only like in one state, but I worked at several different landscaping companies doing all kinds of different stuff, but mostly what I was doing was installation. I've only seen 1, maybe 2 women be able to do that job day in, day out. Because it's a fucking hard job. And like, I know roofing, I wouldn't even want to be on that motherfucker. I've seen those boys up there busting their fucking ass and like, I'll give you the Ashley Schaefer on that one. No, sir.
And I didn't like hurricane too. And for instance, my dad, we moved down here because of Hurricane Andrew. I lived in Boston, and Hurricane 93 Hurricane Andrew hit when I was born in 84, so I was 9. Moved down here right around 10, and because my dad came down here first, I lived at a hotel with the whole entire roofing crew for like 6 months, and went to the school nearby. And then we bought the house, and whatnot. But like my dad, we signed a bunch of commercial jobs, hotels, right? And he was on a hotel, and he slipped somehow into the hot tar. You know, when they used to do the hot tar mopping, hot tar. He slipped in it and fell on his arm, like right here, his forearm, and his leg, and his thigh, and it was burning burning through him. They said,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah, the workers tackled him to the ground because he almost ran off the fucking 25th fucking story. Just jumped off.
Shit.
Yeah, he was in the hospital for fucking 2 months.
I'm sure he's just in shock. Like, holy fuck,
yeah,
dude.
His nerve endings were burning. Like that's what ended up happening.
Insane,
he didn't get any permanent damage.
I've seen some crazy. I've seen some people. Man, I'm trying to think of some of the crazy shit I've seen landscaping. Like, definitely seen some near deaths. I've seen this motherfucker, man. This isn't like a crazy story or anything, but like this dude. Okay, this kid had been like. He like started working one summer, and this was definitely a hot summer, so I'll give him that. But like he was talking all this shit, like, oh yeah, I was in the army, like, you know, I can do this, that, and the third. Just typical. I mean, I saw working at this company like for years and years. Like I've seen some bobos come through there, man. And like this kid, like he was talking all this shit. Dude, it was like his third day or something. This motherfucker just like he just passes the fuck out in the middle of the day, and like it's just like ridiculous, man. But like, yeah, I've seen all kinds of shit. Like crazy injuries, like people dude. Oh, bro, this shit is crazy. This fucking we were, and you know, you have to, if anyone that's working in landscape installation, you know what the deal is. Big ass fucking trees. You're putting them on the truck. And you better hope to fucking God you got a machine to take those motherfuckers off. Because if not, you and all the motherfuckers you're working with are going to have to make some kind of fucking ramp and slide that motherfucker down the ramp without fucking killing yourselves or crushing your fucking legs. And those are some fucking widow makers. 500, 600 pound root balls. And sometimes they just got a fucking mind of their own once you start rolling them. And if they do start rolling them, and you just better get the fuck out of the way if it starts going wild. Like don't you dare try and catch a fucking root ball. That's a runaway root ball. But anyway, yeah, man. Like I've seen. Oh, dude. So this one time we're digging this hole, right, and it was tight quarters, dude. We're planting a bunch of different trees, and we dig the hole, right, but it was a big hole, and for some reason we had to give him like. You always have to do like and I was at this point, I was like, I was running a small crew. It was like, this was a big job. There was like 3 different crews on this. And I had this, like, it was like me and my, like, you know, my 2 guys on my crew were responsible for like planting this one group of trees. And we dig the hole, right? We make it wide as fuck. And it's deep too. Like these are big. They were like, I'm trying to remember what they were. They were like, big fucking cedars or something, just retarded big trees. Like you don't need this many fucking trees, but they're like, nah, we're gonna put 50 in this one spot or whatever. So we dig the hole and we go to roll this root ball in. So I say, all right, boys, clear out. And this fucking kid on my crew drops something in the hole, and as the ball is rolling in, he goes to reach down in that fucking hole, and Nick, dude, I swear to God, dude, I almost threw up. I was like, I'm gonna see this kid get his fucking skull crushed right in front of me and just killed, buried right in front of us in this, because it was like, okay, boys, clear out. Because once you start, I'm telling you, man, once you start to roll it, dude, you're talking about 500, 600 pounds of dead weight dropping, and it would kill him, man. Somehow he got out of it, but like. I had never been so scared on the job in my whole fucking life. I was like,
drop on him? He got out of the hole quick enough?
He got out. He jumped out on time because oh shit. And I chewed that fucking kid out so bad. I was like, dude, if you ever fucking if you ever fucking do anything dumb like that again, I was like, I will clock out and fucking whoop your ass myself. I was like, that is fucking ridiculous, man. Like, don't ever do that shit. That's like, dude, we could have been, oh man, I've never been so fucking scared. And I've seen some fucking crazy shit on the job before.
You've been at a funeral in a week or two later. You know what I mean?
Because I'm telling you, man, that with jobs like that, it's a lot of turnover because they'll take pretty much anybody. They just need, they really, like my fucking boss used to say, he said, if you know anybody, we can just push a wheelbarrow. Like, you know anybody that can push a wheelbarrow? I'm like, yeah, you know, so they'll pretty much take anybody. So you get some sweet beauties. Like there's some, I mean, they're not gonna be funny because you don't know, but there's some kids who used to lunch on so bad. They were so terrible, dude. Just like, dude, like you can't even push a fucking wheelbarrow, dude. You can't even push a tortilla. Like, you like, there's nothing else you can do. Like, it's funny, man.
All right, listen, this is a kid. I'll tell you this, well, real quick. I took that locker room. I took locker room Mills. I took that over 24.5 points just now. There was not this kid, my best friend, right? He wanted to do roofing with me one summer, and I used to make good money over the summer. You know what I mean? Before school starts, so I'd have mad money, throughout the whole year stacked up for, you know what I mean? And he lasted about 2 days on the roof. 2 days on the roof. Didn't get hurt, nothing. He just couldn't take the fucking heat because it's so hot in Florida. And then you're up a level or 2 levels, or you know what I mean? So it's even fucking hotter. But my brother, and it just happened recently, this was less than a year ago, he was on a roof, and it was a tile roof, 2-story, or 2 or 3-story, I can't remember, one of the two. It doesn't matter, because at 2 stories, you fall from that, you're pretty much fucked. And
you're gonna break something, dude. If you don't land, especially if you don't land right, you're gonna snap something.
Oh yeah. So the tiles, I guess, went loose, and he just basically was doing an electric slide, basically down a pit, pitched roof, which means it's basically going straight down, but not straight down. You know what I mean? It's not like a elongated roof. So, and as he's going down, he said his life flashed before him, but right in front of him was a palm tree, right? And it was kind of close to the edge of the roof. So he's on his back sliding down, and right as he's sliding off the roof, he reaches his legs out, and his hands grab while they're back on, grab the gutter, and he pushes his fucking legs out, and he's just holding, because he's strong as fuck, holding himself, pushing off the tree, holding himself with the gutter, fucking 3 stories down, and just screaming. Thank God he had his friend on the job. He was supposed to do that job by himself, and the guy grabbed the ladder, put it right to it. My brother just jumped onto the ladder, and the ladder basically, he held the ladder as it was crashing down. My brother jumped off, did a shimmy roll, and was somewhat okay, but he would have died, because he would have been held there finally, and then just had to either jump or slipped and just broke his neck.
Jesus Christ.
Yep. He wasn't supposed to have that guy in the job because he didn't want to pay him. You know what I mean? He was basically paying him to do nothing, to watch.
It's just dude, this is always my thing. Like when I was a supervisor. I've been a supervisor for 2 different landscaping companies, and it was the last couple jobs I had before all this shit happened. So my biggest thing was always look, guys, of course, I've been doing that shit for so long that when I finally got a little bit of seniority, it went to my head a little bit at first, but I kind of learned it's man, the most important thing is that everyone just stays safe. I don't make much more than you guys. And so it's not the only thing that really matters is even if we it takes too long in this job and I get yelled at, I just want you guys to be safe. Do not rush through this shit and fucking hurt yourselves, because that means that it looks like I'm just running some fucking dog and pony show and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So it's just man, please. So when that kid did that, I was just I was mad at him, but I was mad because I was fuck, dude, I don't want you to fucking hurt yourself, man. Just be careful, boys. We got to do this fucking this shitty backbreaking job that nobody fucking else wants to do because it doesn't pay that well and it's backbreaking. It sucks, but it's dude, just fucking be careful. Please don't hurt yourself, especially not on my watch, man.
You're not paying well. At least go get home safe. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
No shit, man. Come on, man. It's we get to work outside, but it's don't be, because everyone wants to think it's start horsing around and stuff, and I do it a little bit too. But it's man, you can't be out there playing grab ass with these huge fucking trees. You got to fucking take it. And even if you don't fucking do some shit like that dumb, that fucking kid did, you can fucking hurt your back real bad. You can fucking break your leg. Because dude, I'm telling you, man, a couple of these work trucks.
Actually, that was my brother. Dude, yeah.
A couple of these work trucks that we had, bro. Okay, so I was a supervisor, but I was on the bottom of the totem pole. I always got the shittiest work truck. We had a few Bobcats or whatever, and I knew how to use a Bobcat with forks on it. I could lift a fucking ball off the truck with the forks or whatever. I could, whatever. But if there was not a chance in fucking hell that your boy 2 cents was gonna get the machine, it didn't matter what kind of shitty job we had. I was always gonna get the shitty work truck, and pretty much whichever crew was left over, oh fuck, we we got 2 guys, like, okay, what crew can we stick them on? Okay, we'll put them on 2 Census crew or whatever. So like I always had like the ragtag motherfuckers in a shitty truck. And so like when we did, like, even if it was huge trees, there was no fucking chance that I was going to get a machine. And we always had to offload the trees on like the sketchiest like ways, like a ramp, like we had these like ramps that would serve as like the tailgate for the truck. So you take it off the back of the truck, and they had hooks that someone fucking like drilled into the end of it. And so you turn it on its side and set it in there, and that would be like the slide or the ramp to roll the trees off of. And dude, there were some sketchy fucking tree unloadings, dude. Like I said, a couple almost broken legs. I've seen a couple hands get smashed. I've seen, dude, I saw this one kid, like this is a buddy of mine, and he had this kid on his crew, and this buddy of mine, he was a worker, dude. Like when he got to swinging that fucking pickaxe, he could dig a hole like nobody's fucking business. But it was another one of those things, like kids fucking stuck his hand in there to get something, like his cell phone fell in, and my buddy, I'll call him Mike, he fucking came over with that pickaxe and caught dude in the hand, dog. Like fuck his hand up. Like he had like internal like damage, like nerve damage, like couldn't like make a fist, couldn't like fuck his hand off. Like it got an infection from like the bleeding inside because you couldn't like get to it because it didn't like break the skin. It like broke his hand and like fucked his hand up on the inside. Like I've seen some gnarly shit happen, man.
The crazy shit about that's like a stupid mistake. My buddy, what he does, my buddy Greg that I'm always with, he fucking, one of the best friends I've known since I was 9, or since I moved down here. My first friend I met, he fucking climbs telephone fucking towers. Fucking telephone towers. You know what I mean? Those things are freaking gigantic, fucking all the way up there, bro. Like it gets windy as fuck, like to the point where it's like dangerous. You know what I mean? You have to clip yourself. You're clipped to like 3 different fucking things, just, you know, God forbid. And every time you go up a step, you have to clip yourself on that step. You know what I mean? And he's had times where he's climbed up there, and I mean, he's a jack dude, and his fucking forearms will cramp up. You know what I mean? Because you're climbing like fucking 150, 200 or more, you know, steps to get up to where you need to get. You know what I mean? And it'll just cramp up. And if you cramp up, you can't get back down. You know what I mean? So you have to like wait there, drink enough water. Fucking, there's been crazy situations where like himself have been in some gnarly ones, but his friends where they had to have people go up and get people because they just froze up, couldn't come back down. You know what I mean? My fault. I'm gonna flip.
Bro, I know I have a buddy that does that too. He works for it's like a telephone company or something, but it's like those high tension towers. And bro, like I can't even look at the pictures he sends me. Like I'll just see like he puts something like no, can't look at it. Can't even look at it. Crazy.
There's crazy jobs out there, and they don't pay enough for them. And that, you know what I mean?
Fuck no, dude. And like people used to always give me shit. They're like, oh, well, you're fucking like, you think you all this shit, like you're just a supervisor. I'm like, dude, you realize that like I have like 20 times the responsibility you do, and I make like $1 fucking an hour more than you do, motherfucker. Yeah. Like $1. Like, come on, man. Like we're all out here shoveling the same shit. Like, let's just fucking do it and get home in one piece.
Some people are unthankful enough that they have a fucking job right now, to be quite honest.
Dude, man, like yeah, seriously, man. Like, yeah, it sucks. I did landscaping for like 20 years. And even, dude, the thing that sucked, like, I'd still like to be doing it because I loved it. I love being on the outside. I'd done it for long enough that it was one of those jobs where I could just do it mindlessly. Like it would just, I just knew like all the narrow like responsibilities that I had, like I knew how to do all of them like the back of my hand. So it was nothing, dude. It was I had a great job. Like it was awesome, man. But like my back, dude, my fucking back just would not, like, it wouldn't hold up, dude. And so I just couldn't keep doing it. And because even like I'd stopped doing install, like I could not do install anymore, man. Like I couldn't dig holes and roll tree balls anymore. I could roll root balls, couldn't do it. So I started doing like maintenance and shit, which is like going out, like pruning shit up, mulching, like
you probably get paid more for that in certain
absolutely, because especially, and like I was starting to do like I got my nursery. I was taking my nursery and landscape certification exams, and because when you do that, especially if you're in the green industry in the state I was in, like you can ask for more, you can demand more money, and yeah, you can just do a lot more with it. But yeah, so I was getting into that. I was like, okay, well, I'm getting out of the intense manual labor side of it. I'm gonna get more into the pruning side and someone like doing spring cleaning shit where someone has like a fucked up foundation bed plantings and like you just go and clean it up or whatever. It's still a lot of work, but it's not the back breaking hard labor. Like I'm telling you, I've seen like maybe 2 women at the most do install, and it's usually a butch woman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big Show looks like he got a. You say watched a guy.
Good.
Finger.
Good God.
There's another one on the same.
Hold on. Let me go. Let me fucking go back to that.
Holy moly!
Watch the guy. Okay, yeah, that was it. Watch the guy who already lost a finger to a wood splitter loses another finger on the same hand. God.
Maybe it wasn't the middle finger. The middle finger you need for the old, you know what, and to flick people off.
Fuck yeah, dude. I bet he does some funny shit with that though. Like freaks people out.
Oh yeah. Middle finger is called the clit tickler. That's what I call it, the clit tickler.
It's an integral part of the shocker.
My niece just walked in. I have to depart, my man.
All right. Well, hey, I appreciate it, Nick. Thanks for stopping by, dude.
Hell yeah, a lot of fun, man. A lot of fun. Oh, I'll talk to you here shortly.
Cool. All right, dude. Anytime, man.
Thanks for having me on, brother. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no sweat, dude. Like I say, anytime, man.
Everybody in the chat, latest. Later, sense.
Peace, bro. There he is. The one and only Boston Nick. Mr. Fat Fist on Twitter. You can find him over at Pub Sports Radio. Fuck, the same splitter. Jesus Christ. All right, peace, Spicy. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here in a few minutes. I'll go till like the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna wrap it up here in a few minutes. About 15 minutes. That's crazy though, man. Losing, God, 2 fingers on the same fucking hand. That's wild. I'm trying to think of some other ones I've seen. Yeah, look, I've been pretty lucky. I have one like kind of like nasty scar on my leg. We were making like a stone pathway, but we were using these big like pieces of like flagstone, and the fucking pallet of rock that we got this place from, like they were like sharp as fuck, man. So I was like picking them up and kind of just like between my legs and just like shimmy, like almost like you'd pick up a kettlebell. As I was picking them up and kind of like shimmying them side to side, that's how I'd move them. And I slid it like kind of like slid out of my hand and like brushed up against my fucking thigh, and like sliced my thigh open. Like thankfully it wasn't too close of a call. It was more like closer towards my knee, like my upper, like my outer thigh. But yeah, dude, it was gnar. Yeah, they're gnar, man. The fucking dude. You know what show I could not watch? Scarred. That shit on MTV where it was like all the bail videos of fucking like. Hey, I'm gonna unplug this mic. Dude, where it was like all the bail videos of motherfuckers like skateboarding, you know, wiping out, landing on their wrist, getting like a compound fracture. You can see like their wrist bone sticking through. Like, oh, dude, those shits were gnarly, man. Yeah, I could not watch that show, man. And I just had to look away the whole time. I was just like, oh God. It's crazy. see what Spicy says. I heard there was a worker who fell from a second-story room addition because he was walking and missed the joist and fell through and broke his ribs. Oh, god damn. Fuck. Oh, you ended up years to replace him. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that show used to be like, I couldn't watch that shit, man. My brother loved it. He loved shit like that. Like gnarly, like accidents and stuff. Like I can't. Oh man, where people get like hurt their arms like bent back the other way. Like fuck. I can only take so much of that shit, man. If it happens, it happens. But I'm not trying to like watch it over and over and over and over again. Fuck, man. Well, got 5 people in the building. Coming up on 3 hours. I think I'll go to 3-hour mark. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Yeah, it must that just thinking about this shit came back to the forefront. I saw a dude. Well, I didn't see this, but a dude, the company I work for, a dude got his fucking foot run over. Fucking, oh my god, there's been so many fucking stupid, like crazy things that could have caused like bad accidents. Like, dude, there's one. It was not my crew, but someone. It was like a buddy of mine's. It was him and his crew. They didn't put they didn't put the wind tarp on right, and they didn't secure the fucking wheelbarrows. And one of the wheelbarrows flew out of the back of the truck and was just like some fucking Final Destination shit on like a pretty major highway in the area that we live, like pretty busy highway. Wheelbarrow just fucking rolling and shit. Like, fuck, dude. Could have definitely caused fucking like, especially at the time of day like that we were getting out there. Because a lot of times you couldn't just like, you know, show up at the shop and then boom, right to the job. You had to like, you know, get your marching orders from the boss and then get the crew together, load up the truck. Like you didn't always have your truck loaded up the night before, so you had to like get your tree together, load the truck, you know, and then like you got to go load your trees and shit. And like, like I said, I was always loading the totem pole, man. So like someone else always had the fucking like machine loading up their shit first. I had to wait for that. So a lot of times by the time we get to the job, it's like 8:30 or 9. So yeah, dude, that when they lost that wheelbarrow, dude, it was like fucking rush hour. And thank God, like no one got killed. What's up, Noah? What's going on, man? Yep. Caught the tail end of this one, brother. About to gonna wrap it up here in about 12 minutes. But let's see, what can we talk about tomorrow, man? What can we fucking shoot the shit about tomorrow? Want to appreciate everybody that came through. Appreciate everybody that came through. We went over the Volkov car. Shout out to my dude Boston Nick. Nick was in here a little earlier. If you want check that out, check the replay out. Yeah, shout out to him. And let me see. UFC schedule. Now, I went over most of the fights on this card. Didn't really get too much into Pantoja and Cape. I guess I can talk. Yeah, we can talk about. Let's do that, man. I'm gonna tape Pantoja and Cape tonight, and then we can talk about that tomorrow. We can talk about. I can't remember who's replacing Ewell in the Cody Stamen fight, but we can talk about that. And we can talk about Beneil Dariush and Carlos Diego Ferreira because I have a feeling. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. I have a feeling that Beneil Dariush and Carlos Diego Ferreira is going to be a divider in the MECCA. I feel like that's going to split a lot of picks. The other one, I think the main event will be too. I think most people are going to be on Sanhagen, but I think CDF and Benny, I think that's going to be a split one, man. And I think Carol Rosa and Jocelyn Edwards might be too. Maybe Choi Sung Woo and Zalal, and perhaps also Ode Osborne and Dennis Bondar. I really hope that fight's still on, man. Shout out to Moyes. He said that he couldn't find it on Fight Pass, so I hope they haven't scrapped it, man. If they have scrapped it, fucking let people know, man, so they don't like waste time like taping it or getting any action on it, making any bets. Like just stop fucking playing hide the fucking fighter getting pulled news. Just fucking come out with it, man. But yeah, I really hope that fight's still on because that's I've been taping that one. I taped that one today, and I'm gonna continue to. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That's gonna be a good fight, and it opens the prelims. So hopefully it's still on. We'll see. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, we'll talk about Pantoja and Cape tomorrow. Dariush and Carlos Diego and I guess we can talk a little bit about Rosa and Jocelyn Edwards as well. And Zalal and Choi Sung Woo. Oh, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Nah, man. I might be tall. Homie don't play heights. I'll give you Alex Schaefer on that one too. Homie does not play heights. I had a job where I worked for a pest control company, and I had to do like random shit for them. And like I mostly did a termite. I was a termite technician, so I was crawling under I was getting crawl spaces and like going under houses and putting like dry lock and ripping down like old insulation, putting more insulation up, shit like that. But one time I had to go do some bird proofing. So like I had to go, it was like outside of this building, it's like a warehouse building. And there was all these little gaps up towards like where the wall met the ceiling. So to like this is outside, I had to like get on a fucking 20, 40-foot ladder. And dude, I can handle it okay. But once it gets past that joint where the two parts of the ladders meet and it starts a wobbling, that's a big Ashley Schaefer, That's an Ashley Schaefer BMW, No. No, thank you. I quit. No, I didn't quit, but I was like, I got that shit done as soon as quick. I had to make these like little like cage squares. It was like take this wire and cut it and then like fold it up and make like a little what do they call it? Like a cube with it and stick it in these like the gaps so the birds couldn't get in. Then I had to crawl up on the ladder and jam that motherfucker up in the like the little gaps and nah, I said, dude, if you ever fucking made me, I'm gonna quit this job. I was like, you want me to stay here and keep working? I'm not gonna do this shit anymore. Fuck that. Bro, yeah, no way, man. No fucking way. You won't get there. Oh, I have to do that? Well, then I quit, sir. Yeah, I couldn't. They actually pay decent money. Pest control, they pay decent money, but man, so they were like basically the company I worked for, it was like it was like two basic departments, like pest control and then termite control. Termite was such an issue that they had their own department, and that's what I did. So like I had to get in these fucking like suits, like get in this fucking like little throwaway suits, crawl up under these fucking houses. I tell you what, man, I got over my claustrophobia real fucking quick. You get over claustrophobia real quick like that, man. Like, because there'd be some of those crawl spaces where like there's a big house, like they're like multi-layered. Like they like there's a big space where you go under there, and then there's like these little like back corner spaces where you have to like crawl over like exposed pipes and like little like back room like underneath. It gets fucking gnarly back there, dude. It gets fun. Sometimes there's like you can see like a hole where some fucking creature or something fucking was burying, you know. And you never know, that motherfucker might be down there. You know, just ready to fucking whatever, you know. There's fucking like all you never know what could be up under there, man, in that fucking crawl space. So yeah, that shit was I got over my thing of spiders and claustrophobia real fucking quick, dude. But the other side of it was pest control. And pest control, dude, getting under people's houses is dirty and nasty. There was like I had to get up one when it was like raining. It was flooded. It's like a flooded crawl space. I had to get up under there and like putting dry lock up in a flooded crawl space. It was just like ridiculous, man. But like the pest control side, dude. I remember one time I had to sub in for a guy. I had to like stand in and like he was like, okay, so and so's partner is sick today. Like, can you just like help him for today? Can you be his assistant for today? I was like, yeah, sure. I went with him, and dude, some of the shit they have to do is nasty McFarsty. Like some of the places that you have to go into are nar to the nectar, son. Like, get me the fuck out of here, nasty. Like, horrendous. Like, they use this house in 7, nasty. So Godspeed, whoever pest control, doing the Lord's work, man. Because termite shit was bad enough. I couldn't do pest control. Well, boys and girls, getting up on 3 hours here. I'm sure I'm going to hear it from the old lady, but I went a little long today with the streaming, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Hey, man, it's an honest job, dude. Construction, landscaping, roofing, carpentry. Hard jobs, man. Manual labor. Those are hard men's jobs, man, for sure. Honest way to make a living, hard way to make a living. So I respect anybody that do those jobs, man. I did like the trash man too. I did recycling, and recycling is like it's like a glorified trash man. You're pretty much like a trash man. You don't get quite as much nastiness, but it's not much better. It's not much better, man. So it's a nasty job. Yeah, dude, because you think about it, think about the people, like a lot. I mean, this isn't always, but like, dude, think about some of the places that need pest control. They need the pest control because it's like a dumpster. Like dude. And like I said, I was only like I only filled in like a day or two, and you just don't want to know. It's just like nar, 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 nar. Indeed. Yeah, fuck all that shit. Good for you, man. Yeah, warehouse jobs. Honest living, man. Any way you can make an honest living, man, I respect it. I definitely respect the working man, for sure. Busted my back for 20 fucking years. Making rich people's yards and gardens look real nice. And yeah, I have about dick to fucking show for it. So yeah, I know I respect anybody that gets up early, man or woman, and fucking bust their hump at their job, and especially those that do those kind of manual, because you just don't know, man. People talk about, oh man, I'm so tired after this, dude. Unless you do manual labor, you don't know fucking hard day's work is. Because there's some days where you're just like, you work yourself to the fucking bone, and all you like, you barely have the energy to come home, take a shower, and eat some food before you pass the fuck out and wake up and have to do it all over again. And you do, it's just, they're fucking hard jobs, man. You got to get up early. You got to bust your ass. You don't get paid a whole lot. Some of them you do. Skilled labor, man. Get you a trade, Bubba. Trade Bobo and do you some skilled labor, no matter what it is. HVAC service, any kind of Nick, anything like that, man. Any kind of skilled labor. It increases your marketability. It increases your ability to demand more money. All that shit is good for you, dude. All that shit is good. Get you your CDL, anything like that, man. It's all those are good things, dude. Yep, for sure, man. Definitely respect that shit. I'm not working right now. I'm I got laid off and just I've been kind of taking this fucking bullshit sabbatical, but it's not going to last too much longer, but I definitely know what it's like to bust my hump. So I respect everyone else that's out there actually doing it. So y'all are doing the Lord's work, man. Somebody's got to do it, and it's not fun, and you don't get paid a whole lot. And but you know what? You make the fucking buildings that everyone sees, that everyone can, all the corporate motherfuckers can go and sit in their offices, and y'all make that shit. Y'all made that. Yeah. All these, rich people with their houses, y'all built that. Y'all built that fucking house. And their gardens and their oh, this is so lovely. Yeah. I put that shit in the ground, So yeah. Respect, man. Respect to the working men and women out there, especially those in manual labor. Where the fuck? Jesus Christ. Well, my lighter, but on that note, probably better wrap it up. But hey, man, I appreciate all you guys for sticking with me. Everyone that came through. Yeah. Yeah, shit's just working for a living, man. Working for a fucking, another day, another dollar too, Thankless jobs. But yeah, somebody's got to do it, man. So salute to y'all. Well, I'm gonna get out of here, boys. I will be back tomorrow, and we will talk about Pantoja Cape. We'll talk about CDF and Benil Dari. We'll talk about what was the other one? Choi Sung Woo and I can't remember who's fighting that fight. But yeah, talk about those and anything else UFC related as it draws closer, and also the MECCA draws closer. I'm going to focus on that. I'm going to start to dial in on that a little bit. Talking specifically these matchups, how I think they will affect the MECCA as far as the points go, because that's what it's about, man. That's what it's about. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the stream, there is voting in the MECCA. I repeat, there are still voting eliminations in the MECCA. You are not automatically eliminated if you're in the bottom 3. You're up for elimination. So, and I think there's 2 people going home. So 2 people are going home, 1 person safe. Right, because if all 3 were up, then the voting wouldn't matter. But yeah, 1 person is safe, 2 people are up for elimination. There is voting. So the social aspect of the game of the MECCA is still in play. A social aspect of the MECCA is still in play. The teams aren't there, but the voting's still there. So yeah, I want to talk about how that could potentially affect things. And the method of victory is so important. It's so important. Your record is nice. The method of victory and getting the points for the MECCA is what's important. Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Yep. Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, y'all make it the show. If it wasn't y'all, it would just be me fucking talking to the wall. Not as fun, and just I feel stupid. So yeah, without you guys, there's no show. So appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all being here every day. And like I said, I'll be back tomorrow. I'll probably do a live at 5 tomorrow. It'll probably be a live at 5. It'll give me a little extra hour to tape things. Try my damn time. I'm really sorry about that. I'm terrible with that shit. Terrible with my punctuality. But yeah, we'll talk some more of those fights and how they impact the MECCA. And yeah, and we can, if we get through that and we want to look ahead a little to like anything on UFC 258, which is the week after this, we can do that too. But okay, so yeah, okay. I think, don't quote me on this. Don't quote me on this because I was wrong about this last time. So don't quote 2 cents on this. But there is voting. I'm pretty sure that 2 are going to be eliminated. And I'm thinking that because if 3 were eliminated, then like, what's the point of voting? They're all going to be gone. So it's like, you're just really voting. So I think it's 2. Because I'm pretty sure it's not just 1. I'm pretty sure that 2 people are going home and 3 people are up for elimination. So 1 person will make it through of the people that are up. Pretty sure. All right. That is it. Want to give a big shout out to Boston Nick and all the guys over at Pub Sports Radio. Appreciate Nick for coming through and holding it down. I had to step away for a moment and talk to the missus for a second. So appreciate that, Nick. Like I said, check him out, Mr. Fatfist on Twitter. Check out all the guys at Pub Sports Radio. Big Mo came through here. Shout out to Mo. Shout out to Big Show. Shout out to all those guys, man. Connor Mack was in here too, I believe. Shout out to him. And of course, man, a big fucking shout out to the Rabid Dog, man, Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to all the people that are in the MECCA still. It's me and 9 others right now. So yeah, all going for that MECCA glory, dude. So we'll see how it shakes out. I'm feeling pretty good about my picks, but yeah, that's it for this one. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah, shout out Mr. Arkansas, shout out Pub Sports Radio, and yeah, man, appreciate you guys being here. Y'all the shit, man. This has been just my. I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.